Go ahead, man.
Yo, what's good,
Oh,
people? Party people in the place to be. Let's get this party started. In the
yes,
famous words
sir.
of Uncle Freezy. I'm not the number one Chief Rocker, but he will be with us in a second. But right now, I got the number two Chief Rocker in the building, Coach Paisan, Big Paisan in the building.
Bim. Hold on, man. Get my stuff set up. Hold on a sec.
Nah, you good, you good.
So yeah, man. I'm worried about. When I say I'm worried, it's just it's one of them things. Is we supposed to win? We beat them twice already. You know what I'm
They got
saying?
injuries. They got injuries. I know what you mean. It should be a breeze.
They are consistent us. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see. Man, this stuff. Just getting my stuff set up here, man. I've got my stuff for my building a gaming PC.
Oh, word, that's fire. I'm about to start doing the same thing. I'm about to get my desk first. First,
Yeah, I
once I
got
get my desk, then I'll go. Yeah, I'll do exactly what you're trying to do.
I got you know Black Friday deals this year. I'm waiting for the rest of my stuff to get delivered. I already got like the case and some of
Yeah,
the other
that's
stuff.
fire.
I'm just waiting on all the other parts and the graphics card and all that stuff.
Big shout out to the chat. Jeremiah Royster, Keith Turner, Bo, Kerry Knox in the building. Big shout out to
Yo,
y'all. Dang.
it's good, fellas. Hold on, get my game set up here. Shout out. I don't know if there's any. I'm not the hugest soccer fan in the world, but I
Shout
like
out
to watch.
USA, right?
I like the World Cup, but I watched that USA game today. They qualified for the round of 16.
They held it down.
Go USA.
Yeah, it's
Technically,
about time we do something.
yeah. I mean, you know, it's funny because when you talk about soccer or the rest of the world, football, um, that's the number one sport in the world,
Mm-hmm. And we're
and
trashing it.
every other country in the world, all their best athletes from their country play soccer.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the
Mm-hmm.
U.S., that's like number four, number five, on the
True.
athlete scale, that little kids want to play.
And truthfully, as me being a kid in school, I always respected the soccer kids because I knew that their conditioning was like top of
Oh
all
yeah,
the like out of all the sports. Like even
but
wrestling, because I did wrestling too. Like wrestling is a lot of conditioning.
mhm. But if the U.S. like had all their best athletes play
Mm.
like learn soccer from when they were little kids, like we'd be the best in the world. I mean, just because just from our best athletes, because our
Yeah, that makes
speed
sense.
and
Hmm.
I mean, imagine someone like LeBron James or KD like growing
Hmm.
up to be a goalkeeper like their whole
Yeah,
life. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah. You're right. No, you're right. You're definitely right,
and then,
bro. That's
or like
different.
or Tyreek Hill, learning soccer his whole life. That dude would
I
be
was
on
gonna say, I was gonna
you know.
say, Kerry Cox has a great question in the chat. He says, "Do you think we should have kept Burks instead of Fournier?"
Oh yeah, it's funny. Me and Freezy, we talk about that all the time. If we kept like the defensive crew of the bubble year,
Hmm.
about two or three of them dudes, if we still had them instead of like some
Right.
of these other
So
backups.
yeah,
Hmm.
man. So the game about to get started, man, and the Pistons come
Yeah.
out with green and white uniforms.
Oh, those are good. I like those. I like
Everyone
Yeah,
those.
does.
yeah.
Why does
And
everyone
so
do
their
weird
starters
uniforms
are
against us?
Killian Hayes, Okay. So our starters are Brunson, Grimes, Barrett, Randall, Robinson. Okay, okay.
this game.
All right, so the teams
MSG,
into the restricted into the circle. Bagley is about to jump it up. These uniforms look like old school Milwaukee Bucks uniforms. The referee pats the ball on the floor. This better not be the guy from the other night. Bagley and Mitch at the center. The tip is up, and Mitch wins the tip, and it's tipped directly towards Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson brings the ball across the half-court line. The Pistons on a clear floor with a green and yellow logo. Brunson gets the pick from Mitch. Kick out to R.J. Barrett. The sidestep, the lob inside to Mitch. Mitch catches it, comes down with it, and dunks it. The Pistons are behind 2-0 to the New York Knicks, who grab the lead.
Let's go, Mitch.
Killian Hayes brings the ball up. He kicks it out to Bogdanovich. He passes it back out to 28 for a jumper. It's a brick. Grimes with the rebound. He outlets to Brunson, who outlets to Randall. Randall with the three-point fake. Randall with the fake, and then kicks out R.J. Barrett for three. It's a short brick. Number 12 with the rebound. He brings it across half with his yellow sneakers. Killian Hayes probes. He crosses up Jalen Brunson. Kicks it back out to Marvin Bagley, the third, number 35. And Bogdanovich with red sneakers kicks it out to Bagley, who's being guarded, and they call a travel. All
right.
Clyde Frazier is rocking the ugliest suit I've ever seen in my life, but that's our guy. We love Clyde.
Get off Deacon Frazier.
How many times have we said that sentence this year?
Brunson up top being smothered by Killian Hayes, who's a great defender. Number 7. Julius Randle for 3 over Beef Stew, and it is velvety.
Ooh.
The Knicks are ahead 5-0. Killian Hayes turns the corner on Brunson, throws up a lefty floater, and it's Gucci. Okay. No more compliments to the Detroit Pistons. It's average. All right. So Julius Randle for 3, and it's good.
Ooh.
All of a sudden, the Knicks are ahead 8-2. The Pistons bring the ball up. Bagley to number 12. He crab dribbles in the paint. Looks. He kicks out to Beef Stew for 3. It's a brick, but Marvin Bagley gets the rebound, kicks out to Bogdanovich for 3, and it's good.
That's crazy.
R.J. Barrett gets the inbound pass
2 threes
and kicks it to Brunson. Brunson brings it across the timeline. He crosses up. Hayes goes to the basket. Good. The Knicks are ahead 10-5 in a fast-paced game. Bogdanovich to Beef Stew. Gives it back to Bogdanovich. The Pistons are cutting, and they have Grimes strips Beef Stew. He keeps the ball, pushes it, gives it to Randall. A guard gives up the ball to the power forward in the open court. Randall for 3, and it's off. Grimes defending 44. There's clear a height disadvantage, but he stays with them. Grimes and bogey over Mitch and Grimes. The Detroit Pistons trail 10-7. Knicks have a 3-point lead. The Knicks run the read and react. Mitch catches the ball, not knowing what to do with it. Randall for 3, and it's good. Julius Randle 3 of 4 from 3.
That's enough. No more.
Julius Randle give the Knicks a 13-7 lead, and Julius Randle with the steal, and he's pushed out of bounds. And it's Pistons basketball.
Julius must have heard. Oh, shout out to For the Love of the Game, by the way. Much love to y'all. They must have heard some of the Randall hate coming from the
Bagley to 12 to 44. Bagley for 3 over Mitch, and it's good.
Jesus.
Brunson brings the ball across the timeline. He gives it up to Grimes. Grimes gives it to Julius Randle. Saucing Julius Randle for 3. And it's good again.
What?
This man is on fire.
He's on fire.
Julius Randle is lava.
7 with the ball. He brings it across. He gives it up. They're posting up Quentin Grimes. He shoots over Grimes and it's wet. Grimes, where's your defense? Grimes, you're a stopper now. Your reputation is defense, Quentin Grimes.
Who is Beef Stew?
All right.
Know who's that.
Isaiah Stewart.
Oh, I thought
Mitchell Robinson with the putback slamming is good. The Knicks take a 18-12 lead over the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes for 3. They wave it off. The shot was good. Clearly something happened. I have the volume turned down. I can't hear. But it's a clear violation on the Detroit Pistons. It don't matter what kind of violation it was. It's a turnover. Knicks get the ball back. Bring the ball up across half. Jalen Brunson gives the ball to Julius Randle at the top of the key. Julius Randle is off. That was definitely a heat check. That was definitely a heat check. Killian Hayes gets the screen. He sauces up Brunson, steps back, and
RJ
sweat
Barrett
in Brunson's face.
RJ Barrett.
All right.
RJ Barrett made the best pass.
I got the game call. RJ Barrett gives the ball to Mitch. Randall gets the ball. Julius Randle for 3 is short. Okay. All right.
That's what I said. All right. Julius. Sorry.
Jalen Brunson for 3. Good. The Knicks take a 21-12 lead. And there is a dead ball. Hey, what were you 21-14? I'm sorry. What were you saying, Coach?
No, I was saying okay, Julius, you made your quota. Now play regular basketball.
And Isaiah Hartenstein is on the sideline I can't believe what I'm seeing.
What, we make 6 threes already?
It looks like let me check out the box score. I'm sorry. Let me check out
the reaction to us as Knicks fans just hitting 2 threes back to back is priceless right now.
Right.
I think we got 5. 4 by Randall and 1 by Brunson.
Let me check. Let me check to be sure. I want to go to scores because I didn't have the box score pulled up. I was just going by the.
It's all downhill from here, guys.
So the Knicks have 5 3-points. They're 5 for 9. Randall is 4 of 7. RJ Barrett is 0 for 1. Brunson is 1 for 1. Julius Randle has 12 points in the first 5 minutes of the game.
And two of those threes the last 2 were heat checks, and he missed.
Yeah.
I think, like I said,
his feet were not set in any of that, so you could tell that they were heat checks. Yeah, man. So
now just let the offense come to him. We don't need to get all out of hand.
And it's Randall's birthday. I forgot. Happy birthday, Julius Randle.
Oh, the MSG Rims giving him a birthday present.
Yeah, that's why he going crazy like that.
In Detroit.
Look at the freaking wrist. Julius going crazy right now. He got my career numbers, 12 points in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Julius Randle is on fire already. And so I'm watching the Quicket Wireless commercial, and the Detroit programming is back on. They are showing a Detroit panel, all-time greats. What is who these people are? I'm not for sure exactly.
Wheeling and dealing.
Yeah. So the game is the action is back. Detroit's late. Killian Hayes with a pass to Bogdanovich. Beef Stew rolls to the basket. They kick out to Hayes. Hayes to Livers. Bagley for 3. Splash in Mitchell Robinson's eyeball. The coverage could not have been much better. Brunson brings the ball across the timeline. He gets a screen from RJ. RJ cuts to the basket. Randall is being smothered by beef stew. Randall takes him off the dribble, sauces him up. Doesn't want to give the ball up. He kicks it out to RJ, RJ with a floater. RJ Barrett threw up a mid-range for RJ to the basket. To Yam, and he's call 911. He's mugged at the basket. Killian Hayes has never committed a foul in his life. Killian Hayes looks at the ref like, what did I do? RJ Barrett's going to the free throw line now.
Finally, RJ put a pump fake in his repertoire.
Yeah. You were exactly right, Coach. RJ Barrett sinks the first free throw. RJ Barrett gets the ball, pounds it, bends the knees, left wrist is up, and the second free throw was good. The Knicks have a come on, Detroit. Y'all TV coverage got to be better than this.
Yeah, too many ads.
The Knicks take a 25-17 lead.
Ew, Mitch.
44 tries to throw the ball inside the paint. Randall brings it up. Where's the point guard? Where's your point guard? There you go. Brunson comes to retrieve the ball. He goes to the basket, throws up a floater, and it's good. Jalen Brunson. Killian Hayes brings the ball across half. He gets a screen by Marvin Bagley. Killian Hayes kicks to the corner. They kick back out to Hayes. Hayes repurposes the screen, throws a lob to Marvin Bagley. Excellent point guard play on that possession.
Why don't we do that? Sorry. Question Grimes.
Quentin Grimes for three. Quentin Grimes for three.
I don't know what RJ just tried to do, but he needs to sit down.
Jesus. They're keeping up.
Killian Hayes for three. The Knicks have a 28-19 lead. Julius Randle brings the ball across half. He gets Bogdanovich in the post. He kicks out to RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett turns the corner. He throws up RJ Barrett throws up a floater. Killian Hayes pushes the pace, kicks out the beef stew for three. It's a brick of epic proportion. RJ Barrett gets the pass from a rebound from Mitchell Robinson. Mitch barrels someone over.
RJ Barrett airballed the finger roll, guys.
That was a bizarre shot by RJ.
Dude, got stuck to his hand or something. What in the heck was that?
Dude's terrible.
Salute to the panel.
All right. And so Killian Hayes exits the game. He gets dapped from Alec Burks and some other Detroit Pistons, Hamidou Diallo. The inbound pass is to Corey Joseph, who brings the ball across half, sizes up Derrick Rose. He old man's Derrick Rose. Bagley with the pass with Hartenstein defending him. 44 is trapped by Grimes and Randall. The three is good with Derrick Rose with the late contest, but it was a good contest. Quickly sauces up, sauces, kicks back to Randall. Randall hesitates to take the three. The mid-range is wet.
He was already backing up.
Happy birthday to you. Randall is feeling it. Corey Joseph brings the ball across half. Bagley to the basket. Grimes with the rebound. Up ahead to Quickly for three. Bounce. Rolls and Quickly chase down the rebound. Rolls with the rebound. Quickly out to Grimes for three. Grimes with the three. Hopefully he'll score another basket this game.
And reaches, he starts off like that and he disappears.
Zero with the ball. I'm not familiar with who Zero is. I think it's Jalen Duren. Bagley for three. It's a brick. Hartenstein with the impressive sky for the rebound. Kicks it out to D Rose, who brings it across half. Grimes cuts back door. Quickly cuts back door. Randall at the top of the key. He sizes up. Randall for three. And it's velvet.
My God.
Are you serious right now?
He's lava
Julius
right now.
Randall is as hot as fish grease right now.
He's lava.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
on fire.
Quickly with the impressive defense on Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich throws up a three, rolls with the rebound in transition. He kicks it to quickly probes the lane, kicks it out to Derrick Rose, who gathers. He throws up a missile. It's a long brick. 0 with the rebound, gives to Corey Joseph. 44 on the wing, 35 cuts the other direction to get the Pistons floor spacing. Derrick Rose on Corey Joseph. Old men playing against each other. Grimes against Bogey. He mugs Bogey, but that's okay.
Damn. I was looking for the high five and Quentin Grimes dissed him.
So
Grimes
far,
got a wide open three. That's the first time in a while we saw a Knicks player get a wide open three and make it. Good job, Grimes.
So far, pretty good first quarter for the Knicks. They have to keep it going.
Pretty good. Can't get much better than that from us.
Julius Randle has 17 points on 9 shots.
Yeah,
He's
cooking.
5 of 8 from 3 with 2 assists.
But where's this energy at when we play good teams? Like, they're bouncing around it on every deflection. Like, they need this energy when we verse good teams.
Oh,
RJ Barrett has only taken 3 shots. Maybe that's a possibility.
Well, because
Yeah.
we made our first 2 shots. So all of a sudden,
We're actually making our threes.
Yeah.
We got- what do we have,
maybe the
6
right guys are
threes?
shooting. Yeah.
What do we have? 7 or 6 threes right now? Think about it. Every other
8
game,
of
we're making
14
like,
from 3.
okay, every other game we make like 8 threes. 8 threes the whole game.
thank you, Detroit Pistons, for having lovely dancers.
And the Detroit Pistons are in our shirts. We are red hot right now. Can't fault the Pistons. They've had a hand up on every 3 except for the one that Brunson made and the one that Grimes was wide open.
And to the Pistons are shooting 63% as a team themselves.
The last game against the Grizzlies, we hit 10 threes.
Good.
And so the Detroit area is watching a vitamin commercial with everyone dancing at a disco taking B12. We just don't get these kind of commercials on the East Coast.
So Jaden Ivey's coming off the bench.
Yeah. Jaden Ivey coming off the bench. Oh, I should have took a picture of that QR code.
I don't see where Jaden Ivey is available.
Oh, he's not. Yeah,
He's not available tonight.
Kevin, but Sadiq Bey is coming off the bench, and Kevin Knox is coming in off the bench.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to see Burks and Knox. Oh yeah.
Julius takes a quick
All
seat.
right, and so the back at action, the Pistons are showing their highlight package. It should be really short.
I mean, Bagley's been on fire himself. I think he's got like 3
So they show a stat tonight. The Pistons are 5 of 9 from 3. Knicks are 5 of 9 from 2 and 8 of 14 from 3. And the Pistons are just about there, 5 of 8 from 2. And Bogdanovich is at the free throw line for a set of free throws, wearing red sneakers.
looking like a Christmas tree.
He pounds the ball 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times and takes the shot, and it's wet.
Kevin Knox got cornrows.
Julius Randle sits.
We got full.
The second free throw is a brick, hits the front of the rim, but goes in. Kevin Knox is guarding Derrick. Kevin Knox is guarding Derrick Rose.
He was. Ooh,
Kevin Knox.
That's what.
Hartenstein
point
with the
guard
impressive
pass
catch in traffic.
A rolling big for once. My bad.
You know, Jaden Ivey has a knee injury.
Bagley on the baseline throws up a brick. It's up and in. Derrick Rose across half. Sadiq Bey. Cam Reddish for 3, in and out. Roll Scott for the rebound, kicks it to Obi. Quickly with the ball, Hartenstein sets the screen. Quickly ranges, he paces, he probes. Quickly with a brick, and it looked like a brick off the hand. Corey Joseph pushes to 44. 44 goes by quickly and is fouled.
See, I'm sorry, I'm keeping it real, man. IQ is just, he does dumb stuff, man.
Nah, Obi's in the game, Kerry.
Like,
your current lineup is Hartenstein, Obi, Cam, Quickly, Rose. This will be your second unit. The free throw is up and clanked. They show a picture of Jalen Duren in street clothes. Cade Cunningham in street clothes.
No, Duren's playing.
I'm sorry, Jaden Ivy. Obi inbounds after the made free throw, quickly pushes it. The kick out to Cam on the wing. Cam probes. The kick out to Obi. D rolls, sauces up Sadiq Bey and goes to the basket. The Knicks are ahead 40-30.
D Rose is looking kind of athletic.
30 for the Pistons. In their green and gold unis with white, whatever.
God.
Corey Joseph sauces up quickly and hits the elbow jumper. Derrick Rose gets the ball from Hartenstein. Nice. Hartenstein sets a pseudo screen, flips his hips. Cam Reddish from the corner. It's a brick. Hartenstein deflects it out of bounds. Just getting a hand on that was impressive. That shot came off hard. 0.7 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Pistons get it. Bagley throws up a prayer, and it's almost answered.
That's Sadiq Bey, bro.
That's Sadiq Bey?
Yeah.
Okay. Hair and hair. My bad. I'm sorry.
I know that.
All right. Yeah, those Pistons unis are ugly, and it's got blue trim. Hell.
Yeah, that uniform is not that pretty.
Yeah. My bad, y'all. My bad for getting Sadiq Bey and Bagley mixed up. I should probably look at jersey numbers.
So that was a pretty good first quarter shooting wise by the Knicks.
I mean,
pretty good offense in the first quarter.
See, the thing that bothers me about that is, I don't know. It's not that we played bad defense. I mean, Detroit made their shots, really. But everyone's gonna say, our defense was trash. So,
what does Coach say though? What's Coach say?
I say when we make all our shots like that, and we don't extend, like our possessions were really quick. So they got a lot of chances to come back and score themselves. They were just efficient with their chances. Technically, they're shooting better than us. As good as we were, they're shooting 63% as a team and 56% from three. We're shooting 54%, 50% from three.
The problem with the Knicks playing well in the first quarter, they don't sustain it. They don't keep it going. They start to collapse, as the game gets late. They'll have a very good first half, and then the second half is like, what the heck happened to the first half action? It's like, like they took the gas off the foot off the gas there. Well, let's hope that the Knicks keep this offense rolling.
Well,
they have to stop with the 3-point shots. They're leaving these guys wide open.
I mean, I'm sure in their game plan, I know Bagley is a decent shooter, but I don't think they've.
Hey, you know what? Let him
ain't that many.
Just real quick, man. The Pistons were tired Vinny Johnson's number, but not Joe Dumars.
What?
Maybe I'm seeing things wrong. Cam Reddish with the defense out top. Cam Reddish with the defense. There's a bad pass by the Pistons. Number 18 makes a shot there. I think that's 18. Yeah. Makes a shot. Derrick Rose brings the ball across half. Quickly gets the ball from Hartenstein, was wide open. Quickly didn't pass it to him. Now Hartenstein is covered.
There you go. Quickly actually made a good pass.
Quickly to Cam Reddish underneath the basket. Derrick Rose defending the point.
Burks. Come on, D Rose. Oh God.
Derrick Rose off of the make from the Detroit Pistons brings the ball across half. Derrick Rose looking spry. Obi attacking the closeout. Obi attacked the closeout, gives the ball up to quickly pump fakes, and pulls the ball back out to reset and calls for a screen. Quickly to the rim. It is off. Cam Reddish was wide open in the corner. The ball's deflected out. Says he didn't touch it. The Pistons with the ball at the other end. All right. 41 to take the ball out for the Pistons. 18 regroups, runs the play, runs a curl, the kick out to the corner. 41 pump fakes. Kicks the ball into Duran. Duran chicken wings Hartenstein. That's a foul, but they don't call it on that play.
And because he just had a ticky-tack foul, he didn't contest that because he didn't want another foul.
And quickly brings the roll. Rose brings the ball across half. Rose runs the curl route, penetrates the defense. Rose with the shot over the big. It's a brick. The ball is kicked out to 18. 0 sets the screen. Number 20 shoots a rainbow brick. The Knicks get the ball off of a weird play. Quickly pushes. He goes to the rim uncontested. What a mental lapse by the Pistons. The Knicks lead 44-38. Five sauces up 0. And Sadiq Bey gets the dunk at the rim. Derrick Rose grabs the end of bound pass, brings it across half. And the Knicks take a timeout. The Knicks lead 46-40.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to put, but I know Hartenstein got dunked on a little bit ago, and that's on him. But where is where's the 4 in any of these plays that I've been seeing in the paint? The last 5 or 6 possessions Detroit has had, I have not seen Obi topping anywhere near the rim. I mean, I don't know what kind of defense this is that Tibbs is calling, or someone's not rotating properly, but I don't know. We're just I don't know what the scheme is or what the defense philosophy he has or what it's called, but the rotations or it's either he's taught it and they don't do it, or it's just a dumb scheme. See this fan tic-tac-toe? The layup. Oh my God, that dude's
Yes, I'm watching something. I'm watching the Detroit broadcast. Some of these
Yeah, that's what I'm
commercials,
watching too.
they're I'm seeing something different. Some maybe I don't know what this is.
So I'm on the
Something
Detroit League Pass.
yeah, I'm watching a commercial of a big rock in a porta potty. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm watching their timeout show. Like they had
Oh.
two fans shooting layups and they did like tic tac toe.
I'm watching the world's biggest potato for an app called Airbnb. Oh, it's an Airbnb commercial. Okay.
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 Tibbs called that timeout to get in there behind about the defense just then. I know for sure. So
Our second unit has scored a total of 8 points. Cam Reddish, 1 of 3. Hartenstein, 1 of 2. Rose, 1 of 3. Quickly, 1 of 4. Obi, 0 for 0. D Rose with 3 rebounds. Hartenstein with 2. They are interviewing. The action is back. They're interviewing somebody. I don't know who this is. Derrick Rose.
wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Brunson. That's Brunson. Brunson tried to get into the Brunson burner and he fouled somebody.
That's pathetic.
That's a flop, bro. And they're going with the Obi Randall combo.
Okay. And Detroit brings the ball across half and another foul is called.
Why are they interviewing this guy? Who cares? Show the game.
Detroit brings the ball out, gives to Knox in the high post. Kevin Knox gives the ball to Jalen Duren. Alec Burks is being...
There we go. We doubled somebody.
And he was wide open at the top of the key, and that was the point guard spot.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That is point guard's territory. Brunson to the rim, high off the glass. It's a soft brick, maybe a clay brick. Jalen Duren gets the dunk inside, and the Detroit Pistons take the lead.
What is this lineup he's got in? No defense.
Jalen Brunson brings the ball over. He pats. Gives to Randall. Randall gives back, sets the screen, rescreens. Jalen Brunson, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. He throws a brick off and it goes in and one. Jalen Brunson with the additional point. Let's go, Jalen Brunson.
Like, why is Quickly still in too? Get him out.
Jackpot. Jalen Brunson to give the Knicks a 2-point lead. The left wrist is up and it's good. The Knicks take a 2-point lead. The Pistons bring the ball across half. They kick out to Burks. Burks sauces Cam. Burks is off. Out to Knox. Knox with a pass out to Alec Burks in the corner for 3. It's a brick. Mitch gets the rebound. RJ Barrett pushes it and does not. Okay, the pass to Cam. Cam is fouled.
Bro, it just seems like RJ has like 10 thumbs this year. It's so weird. Some of the ball handling stuff he's doing. He's bobbling it.
Yeah, and Cam Brett, man. Okay. The Knicks up 47-45 on the Pistons. Cam Reddish at the free throw line. The first free throw is velvet. Cam Reddish daps up Mitch. He daps up Jalen Brunson. He spins back around. The referee passes the ball to Cam. The second free throw is good. The Knicks have A 4-point lead. Kevin Knox sprints to the corner. We're familiar with that. All right. Corey Joseph. Jeez. Jalen Brunson fouls a 3-point shooter that's a foot taller than him. It's Sadiq Bey. I'm sorry. I don't. Why am I getting what's the name and Sadiq Bey mixed up? I don't know. But anyway, that's a me issue. I'm sorry, y'all. The first free throw was good.
The no defense
Cuts the lead to 3.
Referring to that section of the game.
The second free throw is good. And Sadiq Bey comes back to the free throw line for the third free throw. And it is good. And the Pistons show a commercial. Okay, I just can't. I don't know. Detroit, I just can't dig this telecast. Jalen Brunson up top. Saucing. Giving the ball to Randall. He's not taken a shot in quite a while. Randall, that shot is a brick. Brunson comes in. Oh, okay, all right. Randall with the ball off the Cam Reddish pass.
Ooh.
Randall, Julius Randall. Okay. The Pistons would get a 3 up in transition. RJ Barrett sprints in transition, if that's what you feel. RJ Barrett goes left, throws up a brick, and is fouled. They keep showing the replay. That's why there's a pause.
Bro.
RJ Barrett throws up that free throw was extra long from RJ Barrett.
Oh, you're gonna love this one.
All right. RJ Barrett resets and misses the second free throw in a one possession game. 6-15, 6-14, 6-13, 6-12.
Ooh, nice.
Corey Joseph blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Tap to Julius Randle from Cam Reddish.
What is
Julius Randle pulls the ball back out. He kicks it to Jalen Brunson. He seals Sadiq Bey.
What?
Julius Randle is mugged. They call nothing. RJ in transition.
He was fouled clearly.
Jalen Duren misses a dunk, but he dunks it again.
But why, we ain't gonna address the fact that last.
I don't have to. I did what? You talking to me? Well, I'm not gonna address it.
No, I'm saying we ain't gonna address the fact that Randall just ignored Cam Reddish on that last trip down the court.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, man.
That kind of looks like a ball hog.
Yeah.
And then Cam had that body language. You see, like he was really frustrated.
Yeah, I think he'll say something into him in the locker room, coach. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, bro. Cam, I don't think Cam is that type. Brunson with the ball he gets the screen from Mitch. RJ catches, goes left, barrels through number 7. Hayes is like, what? Oh, that was not a flop. RJ and this kid's, yeah.
You notice that RJ doesn't even keep his balance that well lately?
I mean, why do these people?
RJ's a strong guy.
Why are they even fans of the Knicks, bro? They're just so negative. It's so.
RJ Barrett with the free throw is up and good.
That's New Yorker. We're all negative. We're just negative.
Nah, I mean it's fine to be critical of. Man,
it's up and good. Okay. The Knicks have a 53 to 48 point lead. Killian Hayes brings the ball across the timeline. Eventually, he's being guarded by Brunson. Duran with the screen. Beef stew for 3, and it's good. The lead is now 53-51. Brunson sets and resets. Killian Hayes stays glued. Randall for 3, and it's good.
Yeah, I like that. I like that Julius
for
Randle.
3.
Yeah, I like Julius Randle attacking Stewart. That dude cannot guard him. He needs to get the ball every time.
Killian Hayes sauces up a little. Killian Hayes with the brick. Oh God, that was a brick. And
RJ impression.
Hey, the Knicks know who the hot hand is. They give it to Julius Randle off the rebound. Julius Randle doesn't even attempt to pass. He falls. He gives the ball to Brunson after he no longer has anything to do with, can't do anything with the ball. They clearly are not passing the ball to RJ Barrett. And Jalen Brunson's Christmas dreams come true. A bank off the glass. You can only laugh at that. The Knicks 59, Pistons 51. Timeout on the floor. Number 7 and Brunson are laughing and joking with each other.
Get on this panel one day so I can sauce you up, Wacko, please.
God,
man. You are just trash every 2 seconds. I'm tired of you. I don't kill anybody. I literally point out things they're doing wrong. And Keith Turner, you're another one. You're part of the troll patrol.
Bo, you said. Bo says, "Why was you putting time?" I didn't put Bo. Ismail, I didn't put you in the timeout, bro. I don't even know what happened there. What did you? Okay, yeah, Mods. Listen, man, we need to make sure that we clean up the community, make sure the community be safe, like free from bullying and all of that stuff. If somebody has a different opinion, it's their opinion.
Yeah, I don't mind people disagreeing with me. You can disagree with me all you want. I have thick skin. I don't care about that. But if you just steady ride my junk every time you're in this chat, it just gets old. You want to debate? Get on the panel and talk. We'll talk. Otherwise, you're just hiding behind text and your keyboard warriors in my book. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Oh, sure. Okay. I didn't know. All I'm saying is just in general. Yeah, guys, make sure we keep the chat and stuff respectful at all times, man. That's all. And so Greeny is up here twice. Greeny is doubling his pleasure. Greeny, you doubling your pleasure?
You got two. We have 2 angles.
What
okay, let me.
What the world is this?
All right, legendary whitetails available at Amazon. There is a carpet cleaner commercial playing in the Detroit area. Wine on white carpet. Okay. Little kids painting on white carpet. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me do something here.
I said they've been doing it for like the last week. Like, I don't even say a word and they ride my junk. I'm just getting tired of it.
There we go. There we are. All right. All right. Back at the action. The Pistons, number 5, gives to number 35, who gives back to 5. He kicks to 44 in the corner. He shoots a 3 over number 6 for the Knicks. Okay. RJ Barrett gives the ball to Jalen Brunson to cross half. Mitch sets a screen. Randall in the corner. Randall for 3. Okay. Grimes back to Brunson. Back to Randall in the post. Randall slicing and dicing, and the shot is no good. The foul on Randall. Randall is forcing it a little bit.
So Greeny froze, right, Fruzy?
Yeah, I think so.
Because he's still double up there in the screen.
All right. Killian Hayes brings the ball across half. He receives the pass. He kicks out to 28. 28 with the finger roll. Mitch with the rebound. He pushes it. Brunson looks for somebody to pass to. Randall in the corner for three.
Yeah.
Splash. Randall is on fire.
In your face, wacko.
Randall. What was that? I don't know what that was. I'm sorry, y'all, but Randall has 24 points on 15 attempts.
These
Yeah, man,
officials
I'm
are
gonna
unreal.
call it a night, man. This isn't enjoyable for me, bro.
These
If we
officials
can't,
are
if we
unreal.
can't address these dummies, bro, just personally attacking me every time I say something, I'm out of here, man. Sorry if that's me being too sensitive. I'm sorry, bro. It just keep happening. I just can't do it, man. Sorry.
All right. So the Pistons hit a free throw here. Isaiah Stewart at the free throw line.
What happened, Freezy?
No, Isaiah Stewart's at the free throw line, and the second free throw is up and good. RJ Barrett with the inbound to Derrick Rose. Rose with the outlet to Grimes, who kicks it to Randall. Randall with the dribble. Randall to the basket. All right, Randall's clearly selling out for the foul. Mitch sprints back to pick up 35. 12 probes. He kicks it out to number 7. He gets a screen from 35. He back out to Bagley. It's a brick. Randall with the rebound. Randall picks up the rebound. He sauces. He kicks it back out to Grimes for 3. And it's good. Grimes for 3. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Number 7 over to Beef Stew. All right. Something happened. They violate. And the Knicks get the ball out in the half. The Knicks have a 64-53 lead. Derrick Rose to Mitchell Robinson. He kicks it to RJ. Derrick Rose kicks to Randall. Randall goes to the basket. And Randall with the lay-in. All right, Derrick Rose. As Grimes on Hayes. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. He outlets to Derrick Rose. Randall for 3. It's a brick. RJ Barrett with the tap in. RJ Barrett with the tap in. The Knicks have a 68-53 lead.
Yep.
All right. Grimes with the closeout on Bogdanovich. Randall complaining at the free throw line as usual. Randall with the complaining. The free throw was up and good. Oh, I'm sorry. It was up and missed. I'm sorry. It was up and missed. This one is up and good. All right. Derrick Rose gets the inbound from Randall. They run, read, and react. Randall kicks it to RJ. RJ probes, throws up a floater. It's good. The Knicks take the lead 70-54 with 38, 37, 36, 35 seconds left to go. And the basket is up and good by Bogdanovich. Randall brings the ball up as the Knicks try to press. The Pistons try to press. Randall. Oh, they call an offensive foul on Julius Randall. Randall walks it off. 11 seconds left to go at halftime. Randall looks to get into his move. The Pistons broadcast. Okay. All right. They didn't show his feet. The Knicks don't appear to be challenging. The Pistons bring the ball across half with 6 seconds left to go. Killian Hayes kicks it to the corner for 3. It's in and out. And that is your half. That is your half. The Knicks have a 70-56 lead at halftime.
That was a solid first half by the Knicks. You agree, Freezy?
That was a pretty solid first half.
That was a solid first half. Yep.
So what's going on in the chat? I have 2 tabs open. I couldn't read the chat because I was watching the game on another
Coach, Freezy.
Huh?
What happened to Greeny and Coach?
I just asked you the question.
I don't know. Coach stepped off. Why?
Coach said, but let me see. So Coach is in the chat. Coach says, "I'll send you my and show you who's." Oh my God! Really, man? It has nothing to do with me, but being able to take the heat. And come on, y'all. Come on, man.
The coach is letting the chat get to him.
I'm not for sure.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like.
I think
and maybe the chat, maybe the chat is taking things too far.
Oh, come on, Coach! Don't let that affect you.
Yeah.
Ignore that. You need to ignore that and just keep rocking and party with us.
Right.
Freezy? Right. You should ignore that and just keep rocking and party with us. You should try to get Coach back on if you can.
Yeah. Well, we'll let.
You should text him and tell him to ignore it. Don't let that affect him.
But he just needs to take a break. I'll talk to him later.
Yeah.
But in terms of the Knicks stuff, though, in terms of the Knicks, the Knicks look like they played a pretty good game. Julius Randle at the half has 26 points on 18 shots, and he's clearly feeling it.
Well, remember what I told you, Freezy. The Knicks play a very good first half, but the second half, sometimes the Knicks don't keep it going.
Right.
They don't keep that momentum going. That's the problem with the Knicks.
Right.
So let's see how the Knicks respond in the second half.
Right.
All right then.
Right. And so Mitchell Robinson has 10 points at the half, 10 rebounds at the half.
Yeah.
Which is impressive. And our assist man is tied. 3 people with the team high in assists. It's Randall, Brunson, and Barrett all have 3 assists.
Yeah.
Grimes has 2 steals. And for Detroit has 2 players in double figures. Bogdanovich is in double figures with 13, and Bagley has 11. Jalen Duren has 5 rebounds.
Yeah, pretty good first half by Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson. Not a bad first half for Quentin Grimes either.
Not a bad half for Quentin Grimes.
Yeah, he's coming around with his shots. All right, so the Knicks are shooting 54.2% from the field.
Right.
11 to 21 behind the three-point line, 24 rebounds, 15 assists. Detroit is 51.3% from the field, 7 for 19 behind the three-point line, 16 rebounds, 14 assists. Okay. Okay. And here is your halftime scores, NBA scores update. There's only one game in action besides us. Dallas is beating Golden State 38 to 24 early in the second quarter.
Yep.
Dallas Mavericks is up 38 to 26 over Golden State early in the second quarter.
Yep.
And that's your NBA scores update.
Pretty much a light night of NBA action.
Yeah. That's a strange start by the Warriors. They had a horrible first quarter.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know.
All right.
So, Frazier, you don't know how to get rid of these double greenie?
Say that one more time.
You don't know how to get rid of this double greenie thing on the screen?
Refresh your browser.
Robert?
Refresh your browser.
What is that?
Reset it. Go out and come back.
Okay. You're gonna do the same?
I'm in here.
I already did it, but you in here twice.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go out and refresh it.
No, you don't have to do that in greeting because you're not actually in twice. But if once Adam refreshes browser, you'll see it.
All right.
So I'm gonna leave and come back in. Group.
Okay.
For you. All right.
So Greeny, what you thinking?
Sorry, I was muted. What I'm thinking is that boy Julius Randle is hot. I ain't talking about no 10 on no date. That man is hot right now.
Yeah.
That man is sizzling. Like some onions and peppers when you mix it with some oil on a skillet.
Bim. Yeah. Man.
If I like what Julius Randle's doing right now. He's really like he's going crazy right now.
Yeah, he's feeling it. I think he can go for 50.
Yeah, I was saying that in the first quarter. Like, is Julius Randle about to score 40 on his birthday?
On his birthday. Go Randle. It's your birthday. For real, not for play. Go Randle. It's your birthday. For real, not for play. Them. Yeah, man. Alawaz says, Coach, get your ass back on the panel and stop playing. That's what Alawaz says. Shout out to Alawaz. Mike Boy says, but do this against real competition. And King Ruby says, I rock with Coach. Y'all funny because majority of y'all wouldn't even say this in somebody's face. I don't know. And I don't know. And I would say, man, the way we talk in the chat is a little testy, but for some people take it different than others. And so Alawa says, we came to coach get his hands back on it. Said, hey man, let coach take a break. Let coach decompress a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes stuff do rub people the wrong way. Sometimes it's just best to step away and take a deep breath. Yeah. I know how it is. And Bo Ismail says, we just want coach to hang in there, get back in there, and don't have thin skin. I think that's like the third or fourth person that I think felt like that.
Yeah, shout out to my man, Coach, man. That's my guy, man. Yeah. Can't let the trolls get to you, man. Them little gremlins. We don't even got trolls. We got gremlins in our chat. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
We got the Grimmies in there.
Yeah. Coach backstage.
Bring him up in here.
Nah, man. No.
They gonna start spazzing. I mean, he gonna start spamming.
Man, because man, coach need to take a deep breath, man. And don't let this thing get to him. It's just how this game go, man. You know what I'm saying? Just take a deep breath and relax. You know what I'm saying? So Alawa says they do it. And so this is the thing. Alawa says, coach, they do it to me all the time, bro. And to me too. Trust me, I get it all the time. Right? But mine be direct. Cats just be like, talking about they unsubscribe to the channel because of me and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Alawa says, coach, they do it to me all the time, bro. But I know I'll coach rings around them all. but if coach backstage, man, but coach, this thing had gotten to coach, man. I don't know.
Yeah. I've been hearing it since the beginning of this season. What, 2 months now?
Because you love RJ, bro. You know you're gonna get it. You know
you're gonna still be coming in every day, still RJ on my chest, because that's my guy. I don't care what gremlins or trolls gotta say. I don't care if they want to bring up what color shirt I was wearing 2 weeks ago and I'm wearing the same shirt. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm here for the Knicks. That's what I'm here for. I want to see my team win, and I don't care who's.
Hey, Nick Yak, wait a minute. Hey, Greeny, look what Nick Yak said. Difference is coach isn't getting. Nick Yak, who getting paid?
Nobody. I ain't getting paid.
Point out the person on the panel getting paid by doing this. Point them out.
I wish I was getting a check. I'm doing it solely for the passion and love of my team.
Point them
out. Plays because I love the Knicks. Because I love being up here for you guys. Because you guys said y'all like me calling. That's the only reason why I get up here. You know, like if I didn't have no passion for the Knicks, I would not have pressed that StreamYard link.
Hey, Nick Yak said, hopefully, no. Bro, do you know how much it costs to do thumbnails and research and StreamYard and all that? I don't know, man. No. Nah. If y'all think I'm caking off of this, man, y'all lost it. Let me see if my man is all right. I'm gonna bring him up here. I'm gonna ask him if he all right.
We good. He ain't all right, Chad, I just want to address one thing. Now, Chad, if y'all think I'm getting paid, and now realize how many times a day he going live.
You talking about me?
Thought he was getting yes. Chad,
they think I'm caking off of this?
Yeah.
Hell
they thought you was getting the check. They thought you was getting the check, and think about how many days going live for y'all.
All the time,
late night, getting up early in the morning, play-by-play. He doing a post. He doing a pregame before the play-by-play. How many other channels do a pregame before the play-by-play?
And working.
And got the postgame.
And working. And cats be like, and working. Cats be like hitting me up like, yo, where the morning drive at? Man, if you don't stop. I'm gonna bring Coach up, see if Coach all right. If Coach ain't all right. Hey, Coach, you all right?
bro, I just had to step away and get my mind right with doing a
Yeah.
little Jamaican cigarettes because that's the
Okay.
only way I can deal with some of this stuff.
All
Just
right.
look, I'll just address really quick, 30 seconds. Give me
So
30
now,
seconds.
no.
I ain't gonna say any names.
No.
I'm just gonna tell you how I'm feeling. I'm fine.
No.
Okay. I just said I'm not gonna say anything to anybody.
Coach, all we want
You're not even gonna give me the respect of giving me 30 seconds of explaining why I walked away and didn't come back.
No, because the main thing, the most important thing.
Okay.
I hope you look at me in my face too when I say this.
I really don't want to, because I respect you. I'm gonna look at you.
The most important thing is Coach all right? All the other stuff, it don't matter.
I was, so you're not let me just explain why I got off and came back. But
Coach, you are a man. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, but I don't want y'all to think I'm being a baby and I left because of that. I'm just saying, out of respect for the show, I stepped off before I MF people and all that kind of stuff. I stepped away out of respect for you and the show and the image of the show, and that's all it was.
Right. But we knew that already.
I know, but maybe I just had to say it just so to say it. So I felt better. It was for me.
Yeah.
I was pulling a Randall. I was being selfish.
Nah, man. We just trying to make sure you know what I'm saying, everything be straight, bro. That's
no. Hey, all I care about. It's not that I care about only the people that agree with me. I care about y'all that the Knicks fans that are true Knicks fans that rock with them and love them no matter what. So if that ain't you, that's fine. We can all have differences of opinions. We're all Knicks fans. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and the whole thing with the paid thing, just like we're all here out of the love for the Knicks, not because we get. And this is my day off. This is how I'm spending my free time with my Knicks family, my brothers.
Yeah.
And if people are gonna mess with me and my family, I'm gonna get a little butthurt. Yeah. So and if they made the experience a little uncomfortable, I can't not address it sometimes. That's all. But we're back to action. Let's enjoy it.
Hey, y'all, Coach. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
You want me to call the play by play?
Either way, or just right, man. I'll be right back.
Julius Randle gets in the paint with a nice turnaround post move with a floater over Boggy. Should have been a foul and one, but he doesn't get it. Livers comes down, knocks down 3. 72-59. Knicks have a what is that? 13-point lead. RJ Barrett steps over a screen and drains a 3. 75-59. 10:57 remaining in the third. Killian Hayes kicks it to Stewart for a 3, in and out. RJ rebound. He's pushing the pace. He has nobody in front of him. Ooh, makes a nice move. Almost hits the Euro, but kicks it out to Julius Randle. Nice playmaking play. Julius can't get it and go down. Mitchell Robinson almost gets the offensive rebound, but tips it out of bounds.
Man, I wish we played Detroit every third game.
What? I would. Yeah, me too.
Well, the thing that's crazy is we're making shots. Like, I mean, whether it's Detroit or whoever, it's like
that's what it is. Like, we just gotta make shot. RJ pushes the pace, kicks it up to Julius. Wow. Not to Julius, but to Brunson, then to Julius, and then wow, Stewart pushes Julius Randle, and things are getting chippy in Detroit. Whoa. Things are getting chippy in Detroit. Now, I want to see if there's going to be a flagrant hold called here, because Julius Randle did not make any gestures or anything towards Stewart. And Stewart, he just dunked on Stewart. That's all he did. He just dunked on Stewart. And then the next thing I seen was Julius Randle getting pushed. Oh, yeah, he pushed Julius. Julius said something to him, and he pushed him. Yeah, he definitely shot. Yeah, the league might say something to him. The league might say something to Stewart. They sat him down. Oh, no, they reviewing the play. It's definitely going to be a flagrant. Might be a 2. What do you think here, Coach? You seen the play unfold?
Yeah, I'm a little behind you, bro. So I was waiting for that whole thing.
Yeah.
That just happened.
That was a little interesting there.
But the thing is, Randall didn't even all he did was kind of look at him. I mean, he hammed on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he dunked on him. That was a dunk. That's why he was hurt. That's why
So really, Beef Stew pushed him. That should be a tech on him.
Yeah, it should be a flagrant 2, honestly. Like, it shouldn't even be a flagrant 1. It should be a flagrant 2.
I mean, what? We can't stare anymore? Come on,
It's
man.
not even. It should be a flagrant 2. Number 1, you weren't even trying to make a play on the ball. That's number 1. Number 2, it wasn't even like you literally shoved the guy. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, bro, I dunk on someone like that. Randall was, I'm kind of proud of him. I would have been like, yeah, like he didn't even do that. He just kind of looked at him,
They said Air Julius. And my P Randall is back. That's what chat's saying.
Jesus.
Nah, this is just birthday Randall. He in his birthday bag. Hopefully
if they consider that a taunt or something, like he taunted him, come on, man.
Oh, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for them to say double technical foul. Double technical foul. That's all I want. That's what I'm waiting for. So the Knicks are up 18. Sorry, go ahead. You go.
No, I'm saying the only chance we got is maybe I'm hoping this old dude's you used to ref in the 90s a little bit or something, and he's got some old school in him. I hope.
So the Knicks are actually shooting the ball probably the best they've ever shot it in the whole season. They're shooting 52.2% from the 3-point line right now, and they're shooting 55% from the field goal. From the field. So
what are they discussing?
I'm back right now. Yeah, I'm back. I just got back just now, but there's still no verdict yet.
I mean, are they deciding whether to make it a flagrant 1 or 2, or are they? Well, the chick ref said I don't think so.
Yeah, technical foul.
Yeah.
Shooting 1, I believe, or 2. Should have been a flagrant.
He just mad he got dunked on.
Julius Randle.
Should have been a
Julius
flagrant.
Randle has 30 points.
The boy is French frying everybody.
Bro, I'm sorry, but if Julius Randle did what Stu just did, he would have got it.
Tonight, our big 3 is very efficient. Very.
Right.
Brunson at the line drains 1. You can take over now.
All right, let me take over now. All right. Beef Stew walks around with his hand tucked in his jersey. He looks in the crowd. Randall walks towards the black leather seats, says something to Tibbs, mumbles something towards Isaiah Stewart, Beef Stew, and then walks towards the Detroit bench. Brunson is at the free throw line. The lefty wrist is up, and he makes the free throw on that side of the court by himself. Julius Randle smiles at the crowd and mumbles something towards the Detroit bench. Isaiah Stewart, Beef Stew, jogs back the other way. Killian Hayes brings the ball across the timeline and gets smashed on a screen. Oh, there you go. What? I can't believe it. The referees call a moving screen. What in the world?
Mm-hmm.
Killian Hayes defends Jalen Brunson. Killian Hayes is an excellent on-ball defender. Excellent all-ball defender. Jalen Brunson, Randall for 3. No, it's only a pump fake. He sauces up. And, okay. Foul on the floor. Randall smiles. It's good
Randall
to see Julius Randle smiling.
Quickness.
Stewart's trying to play that extra energy defense because he's mad at him, and Randall sauced him up.
Good defense. Good pass. You got to hit that
All
one.
right. Oh, Grimes with the ball up top. RJ Barrett in the post. RJ Barrett fade away, blocked by Beef Stew. Back out to RJ Barrett for 3.
What is RJ doing?
RJ Barrett shot is off the outlet to Killian Hayes. He crosses the timeline on the bottom third of the floor. Bogdanovich goes by Randall, throws a pass, intercepted by Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson pounds,
God.
kicks out to RJ for three. Bounce. Randall with
Boink.
the putback. Julius Randle is as hot as fish grease at the moment.
Long
Killian
John
Hayes in the
Silver.
pass to 35. 35 out on RJ Barrett. It's an air ball. Julius Randle with the rebound. The ball can't stay out of his hands.
Oh,
Jalen Brunson kicks out to Grimes for three. It's an air ball.
just like you were saying, Freezy.
It's an air ball. Yeah. Beef Stew with the ball up top. Killian Hayes back out to Isaiah. Well, Beef Stew. Let's call him Beef Stew. Let's just call him Beef Stew. The shot over Randall, and it is around. And so, all right.
The journey's crazy how they say RJ is terrible, but literally that two possessions he shot twice in one possession because he got blocked, got his shot back and shot a three. Then he just shot a three on a fast break. Before that, he was 50% from the field. Now he's just disgusting. He's just terrible. He's just like I don't get it, man.
All right.
Yeah.
18. Okay, so the referees call something. All right.
Tibbs got to give him a break at this point.
RJ Barrett has a small smile on his face, a grin as he walks towards Kevin Knox. RJ Barrett guards Kevin Knox. We know what that grin is about. 41 underneath, throws up a layup off the glass. The New York Knicks lead 80-61. Grimes was open for three, but Brunson calls for the clear out. He zigzags, kicks to Randall to the corner for three. It's in and out. Mitchell Robinson.
See, to me, this would be a good moment to try like the Mitch Sims experiment or like Hartenstein and Sims. You know, like just kind of see how it goes. You know, Randall's dad is fun. So we're up by 19 already.
Well, for all the Knox fans, here he comes.
And Brunson zigzags into the paint and gets the buckets. The Knicks lead 82-61. And this looks like what in soccer we call a friendly. Sadiq Bey posts up Jalen Brunson. Julius comes with the double team. RJ scrambles the whole length of the court. Kevin knocks to the basket. And one. Kevin Knox.
Don't get the Knox hive started.
Kevin Knox.
Look, they'll cheer on that 2 points more than anything any Knicks player will get. I'm telling you.
Kevin
right
Knox blew by RJ Barrett and used fluidity at the rim to get the soft kiss.
Hang time.
And that is the highlight of some Knicks fans
Knox
tonight.
Is rocked up. Kevin rocks. Oh my God. Kevin Knox is rocked up. Yeah, he pounds. The shot is up and it is off. Randall with the ball with another rebound. He can't keep the ball out of his hands.
He said
Derrick
Kevin
rolls
Rock.
across half. Grimes comes up to meet. No. Derrick Rose decides to keep. He gives to Grimes.
Oh my God.
Grimes outlets.
Oh,
Randall, RJ Barrett for three, and it is up and good.
It was one of those. No.
63. Alec Burks in the post on the double comes. The Knicks defense is flying around the court. Knocks the three is in and out. Julius Randle with another rebound. He can't keep the ball out of his hands. Julius Randle back out to Derrick Rose. The ball is deflected. New York Knicks basketball with 15 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 6:59 to go left in the third quarter. The Knicks are up 85-63. Derrick Rose brings the ball out to the mid-logo area. He penetrates, kicks the ball out to RJ. RJ throws up a prayer, but he's fouled on the shot.
He almost made the bird shot
The
over the
foul
backboard.
is on Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox looks every bit of 6'10", standing next to Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson is so. This guy, man.
Mitchell Robinson tells Knox a joke and Knox laughs. Knox grabs his shorts. The fake box out. Both free throws are good. The New York Knicks are ahead 87-63 with 6:51 left to go. Derrick Rose picks the ball up at about 55, 60 feet. He chases Corey Joseph.
Oh, Mitch.
All right, Corey Joseph. Mitch falls for the up and under. Derrick Rose with the inbound. Brings the ball
Mitchell
across
Robinson. If Mitchell Robinson would lead the NBA in blocks if he would stay on his feet for all them plays, man.
Randall gives the ball back to Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose shoots the ball over somebody tall. All right. Duran pins Grimes and dunks the ball down low. Grimes with another foul. Grimes gets his money's worth with physicality.
I better see his feet tonight.
Alec Burks being guarded by Grimes. Corey Joseph with a wraparound pass to Mitchell Robinson. Grimes out front. He's fouled and one. Cha-ching.
Grimes scored in the second half.
Grimes scores in the second half. And the first person to pick him up is Julius Randle.
That's Randle.
Ka-ching. Good to
Julius
see you back,
Randle
coach.
got baptized.
Hey,
Who
brother.
is that? I can't. Yo, I got somebody backstage. I can't tell who this is because it's so glary. I can't tell who it is because their camera's glary. I don't know who that is.
Somebody said Grimes a Cuban sandwich now. I ain't gonna lie, them Cubans be
A
slapping.
Cuban sandwich?
Oh, Duran.
All right. Jalen Duran with the poster. Okay. Jalen Duran with the energy at the 5 position.
Julius should have been past that one. Good pass, Grimes. Grimes is a good passer.
Grimes with the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, I was saying
Knicks
that
retain
before.
possession. Okay. All right. Ball inbounded to Randall. Randall being guarded by Bay. Knox shadowing.
Nice.
Okay. Excellent ball movement by the Knicks. The Knicks are up 25. The Knicks doubling Alec Burks. The Knicks were doubling Alec Burks. What? Derrick Rose with the rebound. The Knicks are in transition. Give the ball to Mitch. Mitch is fouled. They call nothing. Grimes with the putback. RJ Barrett pumped up for Grimes. RJ Barrett is absolutely pumped up for Quentin Grimes. The Pistons take a timeout. Jalen Duran is Beef Stew loves the physicality. Beef Stew loves the physicality.
Well, I tell you, the Knicks are looking pretty good so far in the second half.
I think the Knicks are
All right,
playing a good
so we had
all-around
commercial.
game.
We had commercial. Let me see who this is.
The Knicks are playing a good
Yo, look who,
all-around game in my eyes.
look who this is. What's up, boss?
It's good.
Yo.
Hey, man, long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, man. I saw Z on the
man.
thing. I'm thinking, I was like, I hope this is not a troll. And then I couldn't see because for some reason it was good. Man, how the baby boy doing?
Good, man. Just found out I'm having a baby girl.
Get out of here.
Oh,
Congrats.
boy.
When she
I got
do?
married. My wife's pregnant.
When she do? Congratulations, bro. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. She's due June 3rd. June 3rd.
Wow. Coach Zach is in the building.
I think Zach got a phone call. That's why he blacked out, but he's back.
Yeah,
Yeah, my bad.
I couldn't tell. It was. I couldn't tell. I was looking down, and it was like glare in the thing, and I couldn't tell.
He was getting a call.
Yeah, man. How's it been?
Man, we all right. We the last man. I think we probably. I think we probably, since the last time you and I spoke, man, we probably picked up about 2,000 subscribers. The channel is growing. We doing podcasts and stuff, man. Things have been great. Yeah. I mean, I'm not getting paid worth nothing, but you know how it is.
Congrats,
Yeah,
Zach,
man.
on
Do it for the love
on
of it.
finding out for the
Yo,
newborn.
and for those of y'all that don't know, this is Coach Zach. Coach Zach used to be around back in the day. That's my man. Won't back down from nothing.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Yeah, but
Yeah, man.
nice to meet you
Jalen
guys.
Brunson is one of the three Knicks. Jalen Brunson is one of the three Knicks starting point guards to record 3 straight 30-point games.
Wiz.
What up, Coach? What up, Zach?
What's up, Wiz?
Breezy. Greedy.
What's good, Wiz?
I was about to say, I thought Wiz was in the club with that red light for a special.
I know, man. I'm in the car.
He was a red light special.
He was on red alert, just like you.
Yeah, I was tonight. That's why I was telling you I'm wearing a red shirt tonight because I'm on red alert.
My little TLC red light special.
Yeah,
Red light special, man. Red light special. Yeah, but hey, Coach Zach. As soon as I saw that it was you, it's the first thing I thought about, right? It was actually two things: Cause and Zach Ritchie.
Zach Ritchie.
Yeah. Not Zach Ritchie. What's the other fullback? The fullback that used to play for Tampa. I mean, the fullback. No, the fullback that used to play for Philly.
John Ritchie.
John Ritchie.
John Ritchie.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, man. It's good to see you, boss.
I told Zach Levine.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah,
man. All right, so the action is back up. Randall brings the ball across half. The Knicks are up 94-67. RJ throws up a brick. Mitch with the rebound. Kicks it out to Rose.
What did they call?
They call something on New York. I don't know what it is. Probably 3 seconds.
Mitchell Robinson.
Travel. Okay. He didn't even drip. Oh, well, that's why, because he didn't dribble. Okay.
Yeah, dude was moonwalking.
Yeah. And so for those that don't know, everybody at the game is smiling. Pistons are smiling. Knicks are smiling.
I know.
Right?
That's
Sadiq Bey for 3.
They're smiling because they about to get Victor.
Yeah.
That's right.
Dwayne Casey ain't smiling.
Yeah, so this is a very friendly game. And Tibbs ain't either, man, but for the most part.
Yeah,
Randall gets a foul call for the first time while he's not shooting.
Wow.
So it's respect out here for Randall.
It's his birthday present.
That's what they told. They told him before the game. Well, today's your birthday. We'll give you a call or two.
Mm-hmm. Randall takes a deep breath. He spins the ball, pounds. The shot is up, and it's off. Randall misses the first free throw. He daps up everybody. He daps up all the other 4 Knicks on the floor.
These refs do some crazy calls. I'm not even a Detroit fan, but that wasn't a travel.
Right. Randall pounds and shoots and makes the second. Randall's on his way to maybe a 40-point game. I can't see Randall playing much longer.
Right. I was about to say, at this point, when we got the sleeping giant coming to the Garden tomorrow,
exactly.
Let's shut it down, boys. We need all the rest we can get because Giannis is coming to town.
Nah, you know what the coach is, though, right? Your coach is Tibbs. He's going to play with 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose in the half court. He kicks out to Hartenstein. Hartenstein being guarded by 18. Randall pump fake, jab step, pump fake, jab step. Randall.
Bubble juice.
Cash again. Julius Randle with a season high 35 points.
Nobody on the
40, maybe 50, maybe 50. Let's go with 50.
Nobody can guard him on the Pistons.
The Knicks defense scrambling all over the floor. Knox in the corner being guarded by Hartenstein.
How were they? They just hate him.
Hartenstein with the foul. He looks confused, perplexed. I am confused and perplexed also. And the Detroit Pistons has Todd Bridges in the stands.
What?
Kevin Knox to the free throw
what
line.
You talking about, Willis?
The free throw is up, and it is Velvet.
Let's go, Hartenstein. Come on, Knicks. Let's go, y'all.
Oh, who's that chick on the commercial?
Hey, chick on a commercial.
Detroit.
The Knox free throw is up.
Oh,
and good.
Pudge said I heart is injured.
Mitch and RJ Barrett are on the bench yucking it up. Okay. All right. Quickly at the point. Hartenstein sets a solid screen. Quickly hits a rolling Hartenstein. It's up and in. Let's go, Hartenstein.
Please use that man correctly. Wow! Quickly actually passed to him on a pick and roll. Can you believe it?
Bro, that is there all
gotta
day.
Get rid of it quicker,
That's there all day.
I know.
So this next play that y'all see coming up from Julius Randle.
Oh, the free throws up and out.
He just got to make the decision quicker. If he makes that decision quicker, the play happens.
Greeny, you telling the broadcast, bro, you're not gonna let me call it.
It's because they was gonna kill Julius for that play.
Randall gets the ball. He's double teamed.
Oh, that's a double dribble.
He throws the ball into traffic, and Sadiq Bey.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he would have just not hesitated and just zipped it, it wouldn't have been a steal. But he hesitated, and that little slight hesitation is just.
But Greeny, you know what I would say if I was coaching you in that play, right? What I would tell you is hold that ball up high until you see a guard. If a guard is not directly, if you see a guard in your periphery, don't throw it.
Don't do the skip pass. Don't throw the skip pass.
Nope.
Don't throw the skip pass.
Just hold it because as long as your back's not to the basket, they're not going to call a violation.
I feel like he can make that pass though. He just has to make the decision quicker.
Nah, you don't want him. You don't want him having faith in those type of passes because if you do it once, he'll be trying to do it all the time.
All the time, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. It's only one person at 6'9" in the league that can do that. His name is LeBron James.
Yeah, you want to make sure you want to teach your guards, Coach Zach. Am I lying? You want to teach your guards to go get the ball, right? You don't want your bigs making 50-foot passes.
No, that's true.
I mean, that's role on in basketball.
Well,
Nicola can do it. Nicola.
Right. But you still fundamentally you want your that's why you play guard. If that's part of your job as a guard, go get the basketball.
Don't get enamored with what LeBron and Jokic do because there's only one of those guys.
Right.
Randall's not going to be a Jokic. Neither is LeBron. Randall's not going to be LeBron. Stay with what he's good at.
Right.
Attack the basket.
People in the chat asking why Julius still in the game. It's Julius' birthday. That's why he's still in the game.
They're gonna try to get him fitted.
I think he's gonna give these guys to the fourth quarter. Then he's gonna fire sale.
Julius Randle. At one point, Julius Randle had 23 shots. The next person on our team had 8.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's his birthday. Let him out.
Well, I don't mind him shooting that many because he's cooking.
Yeah, he was hot today.
Yeah. You go with the hot hand like this. You got to feed him.
I would give him a chance to get 40. I would give him a chance to get 40. He misses another free throw, by the way.
No, 50.
He getting 40. I mean, he can get 52, but
no, I ain't giving him a chance to get 50 because you got a back-to-back tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, Julius has got to cover Giannis tomorrow.
Yeah, so let him get his 40 and then sit him.
This would be a perfect time to see our new signing, Juwan Jeffries.
Oh my God! Number 17 barrels to the rim. He gives it to number 6 on the inside. Hamidou Diallo with the layup. Derrick rolls to the rim, throws up a prayer. Hartenstein. Okay, nothing there. Detroit races the other way. Julius Randle always ends up with the basketball.
Oh, this dude can't.
It's his birthday present.
Quentin Grimes. Emmanuel quickly for 3. And it's Velvet.
Cam is not on the bench, man. What is going on? Let me go to Twitter.
They counted 2.
Yeah, Cam is not on the bench.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Jeffrey's not there either. Just to let you know. No Jeffries, okay?
Oh, no. I knew Jeffrey wasn't coming.
To the basket. The Knicks
The Knicks
lead
was
102-75 with 129 left to go in the third quarter.
Oh my
Quickly to the
God!
basket, and he hits a circus shot with no foul. This pace is up and down. Derrick Rose deflects it. Sadiq Bey to the rim. Hartenstein
Randall.
gets murdered. Randall keeps getting the
The
basketball.
the Magic Johnson no look.
Oh, Julius Randle with the Magic Johnson no-look pass to Quentin Grimes. This may be the best game of the season for Julius Randle. Julius Randle with 7 rebounds and 5 assists.
By the way, no flex, but today I called it that Randall's going to do 35, 10, and 6. So,
okay.
Okay, quickly.
I missed it.
Then quickly does quickly things.
Yep. Greenie, Cam wasn't on the bench because I think he's at the scorer's table.
It says I got it right here on Twitter. It says Cam Reddish headed to the locker room to punch Julius Randle's locker due to never wanting him to never feeding him the ball.
Oh, all right. I just saw him at the scorer's table, so I mean I didn't know.
Oh man,
Hartenstein! Oh, they take away Hartenstein's one time to do a Showtime dunk. Hartenstein, Corey Joseph laughs. Hartenstein's like, man, you can see Hartenstein like, I don't get to dunk that often. All right, so Hartenstein is at the line. They're setting the free throw lineup. Derrick Rose walks down. He is going to be the initial guardian. The first free throw is up and it's good. Derrick Rose daps him up and walks away.
I
Here
keep setting up a date with this
Ant.
female ref in the middle of his free throw. Shut up for a second. IQ. They're like shooting free throws, and he's like macking with the female ref.
And Hartenstein's second free throw is velvet. Let's go, Hartenstein. Corey Joseph.
Bro, I want to see Hartenstein and Sims together. Put them in. I want to see Sims in.
You gotta make us our
the Knicks 108-77. The Knicks have a 31-point lead. Cam deflects another pass. He's all over Hamidou Diallo. The shot is up, and that is the end of your third quarter. The New York Knicks are ahead 108-77. Your leading scorer is Julius Randle with 36. RJ Barrett with 16. Quentin Grimes with 16. And Jalen Brunson with 16.
Nice. Big 4? Question mark? Big 4? Well, tell me about it, chat. We got a big 4.
Jay Boogie, thank you for the generous contribution. Jay Boogie says, shout out to the chat. Blessings, health, and happiness. Shout out to the panel. Appreciate you guys. Always great takes and contents. Coach Zach, nothing but love in the building. Giving Coach Zach his flowers. Congratulations again to my guy, Bim. Happy birthday, Julius Randle. And shout out to C. Cartagena. Shout out to the Bronx, New York. C. Cartagena is in the building.
That was an explosive third quarter by the Knicks. Explosive. Lots of offense by the Knicks. Glad to see it. By the way, at halftime, Mavericks up by 155-54 with the Golden State. Quick NBA score update.
And just
that was very quick because there's only one other game in progress, right?
Right. Just to let you know, guys, only 13 3-pointers we got for the game. We have 108. So, I'm just saying.
Remember who we're playing, though.
Yeah.
We're not
and we
the show.
And no doubt.
Well, the thing is, sometimes with the threes, it's the timing of them. For us, like we hit them early. We set the tone for the game, and it's just when we start the other way where we're missing our first 8 of them, and we just get in a funk, and then we're playing catch up, and then it just goes to hell in a handbasket so quick.
And that's
'Cause,
when we
like,
play good teams because they know
Yeah.
we can't shoot consistently. So
Right.
they just play a zone and don't let us attack the paint, and we have to become a shooting team, and we're not a shooting team.
Right.
Right.
So
So what happens is that if we make them early in the game, then all of a sudden people got to come out on us, and then all of a sudden we're doing our specialty, getting to the rim, and
No, but I'm also saying that yesterday we only shot 30 and we made 10. We still put up 123. So it is possible for us to put up a lot of points without a lot of threes.
dang
As
it,
long
Art.
as we do enough threes to keep them honest.
All right. So let me get back to calling this just real quick. I know it's you know what? I'm not gonna call the rest of this. Y'all watch it on your own. It's a blowout. Y'all already know what it is.
Unless it gets close. Unless it starts getting close, so they make a comeback.
Yeah, if it's
Oh
close,
my
if it's
God,
close.
Art, what are you
Yo,
doing?
what is Tibbs doing? He should have McBride on the floor.
Oh,
too.
hey Zach, I just saw it in a private chat, bro. My bad. I'm watching. What it is I have the 2 tabs open, and when I go to the game,
I get it, bro.
can't see the. Yeah. Okay.
I get it, bro.
Ooh,
It's all good.
Cam
Okay. Look at
Cam with the
Cam.
left.
All right.
Mhm.
All right.
But yeah, no, I agree. Rose, Cam and Rose, they're just coming off some injuries, man. Get them out of the game, man.
Oh my God, man!
Yeah,
Clyde
put
Frank.
McBride
What is
and
Clyde
put
Frank?
Grimes on the
I
floor.
know,
What are you
that's-
doing?
Like,
we got Siv and Ryan sitting on the bench with no minutes.
right, exactly. For those,
And Sims
put McBride and Svi in,
Yeah.
and Sims
and let Sims go in. Yeah,
and
You guys
Ryan.
do
Just put
get-
Ryan in.
You
Ryan
guys
should
do
the
get that,
minutes.
like
Go ahead.
you guys
Go
do
ahead,
get
Zach.
that Tibbs isn't the only coach that does this, right?
Right.
I know.
Like if you watch the other games and other teams, they don't empty their bench in a blowout until like 5-6 minute mark.
Right.
right.
Like, and most of your best players play big minutes. So I don't get where the Tibbs narrative comes. He burns his players out. He plays
Right.
his best players big minutes, just like every other coach.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Actually, I defer. I challenge that. Tibbs is going to with 1 minute left with a blowout. That's what I don't get. I don't mind 5 minutes, 6 minutes,
I mean,
but it's when we are by 25.
he
with a minute
literally
left.
half his rotations are young guys. Half of the players that play are young guys, and his best players average 35, 36 minutes a game, just like every other team's stars.
Yeah, technically more than half are young on our team.
No, but I'm just saying, like he plays young guys. Like the
Yeah.
narrative is he doesn't, and also, my dog's trying to get in the picture.
Oh man, don't blame it on the dog, bro. Come on, man. You can't blame it on
here,
something,
bro.
You can't blame it on something else.
Look, my dog's right here. Trying to get the attention, bro.
Yeah.
But
I got no
looks
problem
like
with
a
his.
happy dog.
I got no problem with his rotations this year at all, personally, and how much he's
But-
playing people. It's just
And the
schemes
thing
are
is,
killing me.
like you go on any other team. I mean, RJ and Julius aren't stars yet, but like they play that they are our stars, right? So they're gonna play star minutes, just like other teams.
Yeah, and then
teams.
But the thing is, any team. I mean, even though to Coach Zach's point, obviously Randall and RJ aren't Clay and Curry, but when Curry's throwing bricks up and is only shooting 2 of 18, Steve Kerr doesn't take him out of the game. He lets him just play through it, and
Well, that's because he is Kerr
Right.
and Clay.
But he lets he lets Julius, he lets RJ. He barely benches RJ. He benched him one time this season so far, and a lot of people that I know lost their minds. Like people, he's playing his guys. Like sure, his role players he might have a short leash with, but that's because they're role players. They're there to play a role. If they're not playing the role, get them out. But like you have guys that, he literally he lets Julius play through slumps. Hell, he's let RJ shoot 6% from 3 over a 2-week stretch. And still played him. I mean, you got to think about it that way. I think Tibbs gets a lot of the hate for no reason. He's a top 10 coach record-wise. He's won Coach of the Year twice. He's developed lots of players. I don't understand the hate, man. Because guess what happens when the next coach comes in? We're going to call for his job in 2 years.
Yep.
That's pretty much how things go, right? I thought, but I thought that was like the status quo. What are we talking about? I thought that's who we were.
I agree with all those points.
We're just going to complain about the next guy.
No, I'm just saying. I think Tibbs is a good coach, but I don't think he's good. He hasn't coached a full-on young development team like this.
Hey, coach, let me tell you something real quick, y'all. Let me tell you something.
No, he hasn't.
Hey,
you remember the Bulls?
Hey, hold on, Zach. Let me point out something to Coach real quick. Coach, Isaiah Hartenstein just caught the ball with his feet underneath the free throw line, right? And you know what he did? He looked for everybody else instead of taking his own shot just now. Now he wound up taking a shot eventually. Yeah, right. But what I'm saying to you is why not just go ahead and take that shot? Just go with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just passing that thing around, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes being too unselfish is not a good thing. Is what I'm
saying. I understand, but some guys don't get the green light, unfortunately.
Nah, that was on him though.
Right.
No, I get it.
Open, shoot the ball.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I was talking to you about. One of the flaws of Hartenstein's game is that, when the thing is there, you got to take it, bro. You can't.
I get it, but he's got to get used to that. He's never had that opportunity before.
Yeah, but that's
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
all right. I understand.
Yeah,
but I still like him. So
you got to remember.
I'm not saying dislike him, man. I'm just saying
I remember the Bulls were young and all that. He had the youngest MVP in the league at D Rose, and
he developed Jimmy Butler, developed Joakim Noah. He got the best out of Boozer. He developed Luol Deng.
Yeah, but when he did that though, when he was younger too.
Yeah, but he hasn't really had. What talent do we have is comparable to that?
No, but but is he was developing his style with them. Like he was a younger. He was a young coach then too, in coach's terms, if you think about it. But Tibbs is not the Tibbs from the Bulls. He's setting his ways now.
Isaiah Hartenstein has got a bloody knee.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking Tibbs at all. I'm just saying, like,
I agree his ways a bit. I'm just saying that, like, he's not the only problem, and I can't.
No, of course he's not.
He is.
The biggest problem is the NBA changed, and Thibodeau's game didn't.
Right. My thing is, there's 2 or 3 guys on this team that he's not using properly, and that's what I have a problem with.
Who's that?
Cam Reddish.
He started him multiple times.
I'm not talking about just starting him. I'm talking about running schemes and running play sets and running things to the strengths of your players. When you have Hartenstein, you don't use him like you use Mitchell Robinson.
The Pistons are very low IQ. The Pistons are very
Hartenstein's a totally different center. Like you need to run a different scheme when certain players are in the game, different sets. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can see what you're saying. I completely understand. I would argue that he does. I mean, sometimes he gets Hartenstein in situations where he's a playmaker and passes. That's something Mitch doesn't do. That's something he gives Hartenstein the freedom.
Oh yeah, no, I understand, but I just don't think he does it enough, or maybe he doesn't enforce it enough. I don't know, but it's very like, I mean, he's still learning the team he's got. They're new players,
Yeah, you always wait till around judge the team.
Yeah.
Hey, so Paris Tucker, thank you for the generous contribution. Paris Tucker says the dumb coach overplaying guys with a game tomorrow.
Yeah, they got to get him out. That's...
Yeah. Especially Mitch.
And they can get all the rest they want. They're still going to have troubles with Milwaukee tomorrow.
Yeah, and like
3.
Like for me, like D Rose and Cam have had injuries like pretty recently. Get them out, man. Get them on a bike. You know what I'm saying? Let them go on if you want to keep them warm or whatever. Put them on the bike. Let them. Put in freaking McBride, man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the Bucks coach doesn't wave the white flag.
The Pistons coach.
He still has the starters in there.
Yeah,
that's what I was to say that all coaches do this in blowouts. They roll their guys out there.
Yeah.
Well, in Casey's defense, I mean, they're a young tanking team, so they're playing the young guys out, whatever.
And two, they already have a number of dudes hurt and not playing.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you're Tibbs, though, there's no reason why Mitchell Robinson is on this floor. I don't care what excuse you give me because you have Jericho Sims on the bench.
And Mitch was just hurt too.
Yeah.
You have three guys who recently were hurt,
and plus it's 6 minutes left to go in the game. It's 6 minutes left to go in the game. You should be clearing your bench right here. No starters, no rotation guys. A 30-point lead. 6 minutes left to go in the game. You should be clearing. We should be seeing Sfee and Archie Akino and all of the dudes on the bench now.
Put the bench. Put those guys
like Leon Rose and James Dolan. They need to be texting Tibbs right now.
The only
what are you doing?
I would have the only player I would have left in this game is Obi Toppin. That's the only player that I would. And here comes Sims right now. Here comes Sims. The only player that I would have that gets regular rotation minutes is Obi. D Rose would be sitting. Quick and matter of fact, Obi and Quickly are the only guys that I would have playing right now. Everybody else is bench players.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tibbs needs to get Reddish out of there.
Miles McBride still has his warm-ups on.
And I don't even mind if you put Grimes in for a little bit to figure out him how to, so we can get his shot back.
He's also coming off an injury too, though, so you got to be careful with
that. Yeah, that's true too.
Derrick Rose running point, right? Derrick Rose picks up his dribble, gives it to Sims. Sims is like a D Rose for three, splash. D Rose, you have to get D Rose off the floor right now.
I know.
Yeah, him Quickly.
Beef stew for three. It's a brick. Sims in the game with a t-shirt on like Cam Reddish.
Dude.
And so, Coach, this is the situation that I'm saying. You know how you guys talk about minutes all the time? This is the situation where you can not even worry about man. Sims is like a bunny rabbit. Sims is a bunny rabbit, right? But anyway, what you would say? This is a situation where you have Cam Reddish out on the floor if you must play him, and you have him be the primary playmaker for a stretch. It's a blowout. You can't lose the game. The only thing you can do is get experience.
Yeah,
exactly.
This is where Tibbs is hard-headed.
Now you experiment with your Obi Toppin post up. Now you experiment with your Cam Reddish playmaking.
Yeah.
Now you experiment with your Jericho Sims for three. This is where you experiment.
Right.
And if you're gonna leave Mitch in there, let him try to expand his offensive.
Bro, it happened. Kemba Walker signed a 1-year deal with the Mavs.
Who cares?
Good for him.
No, I was just funny to me.
It's funny.
It's
just,
Did both of his knees
Derrick
sign
Rose,
just a good one?
just a third of the left and half of the right. I think they
there was the rumor about D Rose possibly going there. That's why.
So it's like instead of 2.5 men, it's like 1.5 knees.
Yeah,
1.5
exactly.
Or 1.25. They just put a half.
And for some of y'all out there, Selly, if you're out there, this is especially for you. It looks like Jalen Brunson was more important than you thought for the Mavericks, wasn't he? Because they're not looking like the number 1, number 2 seed in the West right now.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Luke is still
things may be breaking our way.
Ridiculous.
Deuce. With
the
headband, by the way,
is loose.
Nice handle to kick out. Okay. Cam Reddish. Okay. Cam with that. Cam, you got to have a smoother shot base, Cam. You can't contort in the air. It's got to be straight up and down.
Straight up and down. Facts. Straight up and down.
Miles McBride with the steal, and you could see that from a mile away.
Yeah, Deuce used to play football. You can't do
Miles
that.
McBride is looking like Jamal Adams out there.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if you put Evan Fournier in the floor right now. Let him get into the minutes.
Trade value up.
Yeah. No, but get Svi in there, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
man.
we
He's
want
going
Svi,
to the table right now.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
He's
like
going
that
to the
dude
table right now.
We need 3-point shooting, and that guy can shoot threes.
Where's
to the table right now?
Get the French Prince on the bench. Get him some minutes.
Yeah.
Obi for 3. It's oh my goodness.
That's bottoms.
Wow, it wasn't an air ball.
Why wasn't it
bottoms?
UFO? Okay. It wasn't a frisbee. Okay.
I think
Cam Reddish with the quick hands. If somebody's got to acknowledge Cam Reddish has the quickest hands on the team, bro. Cam Reddish deflects a lot of passes.
I would say
the best cornerback we have.
It's definitely between him and Deuce as far as quick hands, like steal wise.
Yeah, put Grimes in there too. He gets a lot of 50-50 balls and some steals.
Yeah.
You know, the Warriors are having a hard time controlling.
Coach, you see this kid Beef Stew? You see 28?
Beef Stew.
You see Beef Stew, right?
Yep.
I would grab him and do a rotation of him and Sims. Bro, you are not going to get any more energy than him and Jericho Sims at the center position. And Coach, and if you hadn't noticed, Beef Stew, the dude's name I keep calling tonight, he is 5 of 9 from 3.
Yeah, Beef Stew not that bad. He was terrible.
Why go get Mo Bamba and Miles Turner where you can go get Beef Stew?
Tardy filling.
I don't think he's available.
Those cold winter nights.
he's part of their future plans. I'm assuming.
No, they wouldn't have drafted Jalen Duren if they.
Duren's not bad.
I think Duren is a project though.
Why not? Maybe their front office is like our front office. We drafted Obi Toppin when we already had Randall.
Yeah, that was so smart.
Yeah,
there is a reason they're 3 and something right now.
Yeah.
Well, they got Burks and Noel, so that's something.
Yeah. When you settle for the Knicks leftovers, you in trouble.
What? No, you're psychotic. You're not in. Well, you have a mental and emotional disorder. If you feel like the Knicks leftover are good, you have a disorder going on. Bro.
If the Knicks don't believe in somebody and you pick them up, shame on you.
Yeah. The Dallas, they made the Western Conference Finals with our leftovers and Luka.
I know, it's crazy.
Right. All right. So. I wouldn't mind having Beef Stew, bro. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I could see, you know, the Knicks making some time. But here's the thing, Coach. Why aren't we seeing Svi with 2:49 left to go in the game?
I have no clue, man.
Like 10 times
apparently we have enough good shooters. We don't need another one.
Oh, okay. Clearly that's the case.
RJ Barrett's knockdown.
Yeah.
Brunson's the new Kirk.
I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't get it. He's 6'7". Oh, he's in the game now.
Yeah, I see him.
I know he's not, he's not friggin' Dennis Rodman on defense, but
yeah.
Rodman on defense, maybe.
Miles McBride with the my God, that was Kevin Knox with the rebound.
But the guy averaged 10 points a game in the NBA. I mean, he's not a scrub.
No. I was talking about Deuce.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I was saying Svi. Oh yeah. I know. But
the Knicks have played everybody on their roster except Evan Fournier. And the Pistons have played everybody on their active roster.
That's a shame.
Yeah, you won't. That's respect. You don't put a veteran like that in a blowout game.
You should have put Fournier in there in this blowout.
Nah, man.
I understand. Fournier done made $1 million+ sitting on that bench.
Yeah,
Man's not happy.
That'd be disrespectful to have him come in.
Ooh, Sims with the putback.
Yeah, Sims. I could see Jericho Sims and Isaiah Stewart, bro. I would almost love it. Ryan Arcidiacono.
You talking about the two backups, or is one of them starting?
No, I'll start Isaiah Stewart. Sims again with the line. I could see Beef Stew starting because he'll give you average rim protection, but what he gives you and stretching the floor, you can't.
Go Svi. Go all the way with it, Svi. Oh, Knox.
Can't lie about that.
Knox off the glass.
And Sims putting in work.
Pardon my French, but where the hell was this Knox?
Yeah, Kevin Rocks.
Kevin Brock.
Hoodie Kev out now.
Yeah, hey man. I talked to Hoodie Kev yesterday. Hoodie Kev is bananas.
Oh, there's a real Knox.
Well.
Knox for 3. Okay, it was a brick.
There's the Knox. I know.
Jericho Sims brings the ball up 2/3 of the floor. Svi. Oh, what is? Okay.
It was a whistle.
Because we was gonna say Svi can't miss.
He's 100% this year, wasn't he? He's 3 for 3.
Yes, Svi can't miss. And Hamidou Diallo looks like my youngest son. They favor a lot like twins. Sims with the heart. Oh, Ryan Arcidiacono, you can't give that ball up to him. Ryan, he tried to give Sims the ball. Did you see that pass Archie did to Sims?
Oh, Archie, don't tell me he got hurt.
Bro, you only played 4 minutes
all year.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh man. That's Sadiq Bey's teammate too. Sadiq Bey, Arcidiacono.
too.
Good thing is he can play through injury and play his normal role.
Yeah. Well, in his normal role, he can.
Look at the team just bringing Quickly back in.
Who else he gonna bring in?
Hurt.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Imagine he put in Fournier at that moment.
Oh,
nah, he can't put one.
No, I'm just saying. Like, imagine
if he called.
Oh my God.
If he put in Fournier, bro, that would have been so disrespectful.
Tim just looked at Archie, whatever the heck.
You have to think that Fournier is not having playing time.
Yeah, he's
like, man, sit your butt down again.
And Hardenstein's so standing up cheerleading.
Knox missed a free throw
and gets blocked by Obi.
Oh God, Kevin Knox.
Oh my God, the Sims to Obi.
Kevin Knox.
Another backdoor.
Kevin Knox backdoor.
What
else is new?
Yeah, stop me if we heard this one, Freezy. It must be because I came back on. Or watching backdoor.
Kevin Knox. Again.
Kevin Knox with the cut. Okay. Kevin Knox in the corner.
Another super chat for you.
Okay, I got you.
Obi block.
And let me see.
You know we're meant to win when Obi gets a block.
Paris Ducker, thank you for the generous contribution. Paris Ducker says, Cade is the biggest bust. Street Clothes Jr. Wow.
More like Archie Cunningham.
That was a fantastic game by the Knicks.
All right. The Knicks scored 140 points. That's a lot.
Yeah, man.
Let's see if we.
You don't see that a lot.
The Knicks win by 30, led by Julius Randle with 36, 7, and 5. Wow.
And Burks and Knox they're all hugging and kissing and smiling and kissing the baby with all the former teammates.
Yeah,
wishing they can be back in New York.
Wishing they can,
man. I wish I was there riding the bench with y'all. We had a good time. Remember?
Yeah. Bench mob.
Hey, Freezer, you doing the post game show?
Although I wouldn't mind having Burks back.
Yeah, I was just gonna continue this on. Continue this on, man. Do a little post game here. There's nothing really to talk about, really. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Said Ryan Arcidiacono is the lettuce sandwich.
And the lettuce is browning on the edges.
But here's the thing. This isn't us accepting mediocrity or being okay with just. The thing is, at least we're beating teams we're supposed to beat. That is, if you want to look at things, the glass half full. We're not as bad as everyone said. Because the way some people talk is, we have the same record as the Pistons. For Christ's sakes.
Salute.
G Money.
What's shaking and baking?
Yo, what's going on, buddy?
Offensive extravaganza tonight.
Man, Randall was in the bubble zone.
A Randall rampage tonight. Yep. Happy B-Day, JR30.
Yep.
Scorpio season.
Look, obviously we played the Pistons. Apparently there are. We got their number.
11 straight W's, New York over Detroit.
Yeah.
Everybody has their number.
Well, yeah, everyone has their number this year, unfortunately.
Everybody.
Somehow they beat
Denver or Utah.
Yeah, somehow they beat a couple teams with running records that we couldn't beat.
82-game season.
Yeah, I know.
Even though it was a good night for the Knicks, this is only our second win in our last 6 games.
Hey.
But hey, we reached 10-win mark. So what are we, 10 and 11 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, man, it's not. Look. We are what we thought we were, guys. We were all saying we're a 500 team, and really, just like I've said before, I think we're a 500 team right now because we're inconsistent, man. I don't think it's because a lack of talent in general. Because I think if the talent we have all played well at the right time, we can beat a lot of good teams. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Well,
no, I mean, we're not going to win the championship or nothing, but
the problem is we have a defensive minded coach, right? And we have almost zero defense on this team.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you're not going to defend, you're not going to beat the good teams. I know it's more of an offensive league now, but you have to defend at least 6-7 minute spurts here and there to win games against good teams. And it just doesn't happen because our point guard's a turnstile, a traffic cone. RJ's way worse than we thought he was at perimeter defense. I mean, Randall's Randall.
Yep.
Yeah, and the thing is, and I'm not making excuses for them. It's okay to have 3 guys on your team that you count on that are like that, maybe a liability a little bit on defense, if you surrounded them with a bunch of guys that were great at defense. But unfortunately, we don't have guys like that in spades right now. So that's what catches up to us,
Yeah, Grimes and Cam are our best 2 defenders, and they're above average.
Right.
Agreed.
And, when Mitch isn't jumping and not moving his feet, he's pretty good too. But he's a liability in other facets of the game, So
he always too.
Yeah, and that's something that we've talked about before. Like, unfortunately, we have too many guys that are one-trick ponies. Like they are pretty good at one thing, and in this league, you got to have guys that are good at a lot of things. Now, the league isn't built for a guy that's only good at one thing anymore. It's just because there's too many bigs that can shoot now. There's too many. Smaller guys that know how to get to the rim and rise above the rim. There's too many athletes out there. Like, everyone on the court can shoot. So
positionless basketball.
Yeah, it is. It's a positionless league, and we have we talk about this before. We have the least amount of athletic, versatile wings in the league. We have 1.5 of them, and the 1 is Cam, and the half is Quentin Grimes because he's short. I don't even consider. I love RJ. You guys know. A lot of people make fun of me for being an RJ apologist, but he's not a traditional, athletic wing. He's a chubby 2 or undersized 4. That's the way his game is.
Yeah.
Oh man.
A chubby two that can't shoot that well, or
it's not raining threes. It's chubby.
Yeah.
Y'all want a quick NBA score update?
Sure.
Yeah.
It will be quick.
The Mavericks are up 92-87 over Golden State with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. They're having a hard time shutting down Luka Doncic. Golden State.
So does everybody.
Yeah.
Big time.
I'm watching the game. They're literally having trouble.
Yeah, me too. 37-point quarter for those white stallions from Dallas. Most in a quarter of the season for the Mavs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they I look, man. Like I was saying, I think they're having a hard time replacing Jalen Brunson, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he was a bigger piece of the puzzle there than a lot of people gave him credit for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he was. Yeah, he's like was their only other guy that could handle the ball, and other than Luka, and give Luka a break.
Right.
We all know Tim Hardaway Jr. ain't doing that.
Yeah.
He has butterfingers when he handles the ball. Tim Hardaway. Yep.
They're so desperate for another point guard that they picked up Kemba Walker today for a 1-year deal. Oh my God.
What's the over-under for Kemba? He'll be injured by game 10. I say 10.
I mean, I don't want to assume injuries. But I think it'll be okay, though. I don't want to assume injuries with Kemba, but he'll be okay. I mean, not great, but like so-so at best.
But wouldn't it be just hilarious?
He's not an Iron Man.
I mean, I know he's not, but you don't want to assume injuries of players because you never know what can happen.
Well, you can assume injuries of certain players, but
he's rested. He's rested.
2020, we thought AD would get hurt in 2020, right? But he didn't.
Mm-hmm. That's one player.
It doesn't matter. He didn't get hurt. So,
sir. Hey, what's up, Chris? Chris, can you hear me?
What up, SK?
Smoke is in the building.
TSK.
Salute, Chris. Salute, Smoke.
Yo.
Man.
Is that the Chris I think it is?
Chris from Oklahoma?
Yeah, Chris. The reunion here.
Yeah, man. He wanted to jump on and holler, man. And just to sum up the sum up the post game real quick. The Detroit Pistons are bad. The New York Knicks are mediocre. And you saw the two paths tonight. A mediocre team devours a very bad team. Mm-hmm. And that team that is Detroit is clearly trying to tank.
Yep.
Right? Because you don't go in, you don't put starters on the bench. You don't just bench Sadiq Bey randomly for Bogdanovich and whoever else they started.
Beef stew.
So, yeah.
Is that a slow diminish of Randall's performance because we played Detroit today?
Come on, don't do that. We've been.
Here we go.
Hey, hold on.
I can't even ask a question, Coach, before you think I'm pivoting. Like, what's the problem?
I'm saying if you watch the whole broadcast, we were glowing about how well Randall was doing the whole game. So I just don't want you to come in late thinking that's what we did. That's all.
I don't make assumptions like that. That's why I ask questions.
Right. Yeah.
No, Randall was awesome.
Yeah.
But we did play Detroit. We did play Detroit, and they are terrible. And you know what I mean? They did their best tonight, but they couldn't handle, Randall.
Yeah. And they had 5 injured guys, and they had 2 starts on the bench. That's all.
Yeah, but
they don't guard Randall. So.
No, and the thing is, it don't matter if we're playing Detroit or whoever. He hit his shots.
Yep.
Early.
That's
early.
He should be able to do that against any team because the shots he was
hitting. They don't give it to him. They don't. Matter of fact, most of the fans don't even want the ball going through him in the system.
Nah, I don't want Julius Randle shooting 24 shots in the game.
See what I'm saying? And he can carry us. He's proven he could carry us.
I don't want
any player do it again.
I don't want any player in our team shooting that much if they're not cooking. He deserves to shoot that much when he's cooking, obviously.
I agree with that.
But like when RJ, shot 10 times and he's missing, it's time to stop shooting. Just like if Randall's doing
I agree with that. Switch it up.
Like if Randall like when Randall made those first 3 threes and then he missed one.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Wiz. And then there was a heat check.
Request the smoke, man.
Heat check 1 and heat check 2. I'm fine with that. But then all of a sudden he missed a couple more. I'm like, all right, pump the brakes, do some drive to the rim a little bit, and he did.
But I think he hit like
one question.
Go ahead.
10 games of the season last year. What do you say about Obi's opponent?
Hey, Freezy.
I said, hold on, say that again. You got to speak up. I can't really hear you. Say that again.
The last 10 games of last year. What do you say about Obi's opponents and why Obi went off?
Oh, I said because he was playing against people that was trying to, half of these teams was tanking. It was the end of the season, so they was playing against garbage people. We knew it was just like the preseason.
So tonight's game was against.
Yeah, but
so hold on. So Wiz, what are you getting at? Just state your point.
I see where he's going.
No, I don't. But we don't know. That ain't what we getting at. We getting at is just say what you mean.
Well, I agree.
Then why didn't Obi go off tonight?
Hold on, man.
Talk to him, coach.
Yo, so man, y'all are all over the place. So Wiz, you got a point, right? You ready to get straight to it?
My point was basically if you're gonna rank this game for Randall as going off, and you didn't rank Obi's 40+ point game against a similar circumstance, you shouldn't diss either one or praise either one. Be neutral. Randall, be neutral in both. Don't go after
Randall averaged 20+ a game, dude. Obi goes off for a random 40 piece in garbage time once.
Right.
Actually, the game before he actually had 30 something, but that's not the point. The first time he actually got minutes. He got 30 minutes plus. He put up 45 points. Randall's going against a similar opponent, similar circumstance, and he got 35. Both of them either great, or both of them either sucked, or both of them was just take it with a grain of salt. The opponent was trash.
Hey, Wiz, you know what? Guess what? Obi played against the same team Randall played against tonight. And if the circumstances are similar, and the two dudes play the same position, then why did one dude go off and the other dude have a quiet game? Everything else is even. Everything else is even. They're playing the same opponent on the same night in the same gym, right? One dude goes off, the other one doesn't. Are you saying now that Obi hogged the ball from? Randall hogged the ball from Obi?
No, I'm saying when a guy starts to get 30+ minutes, let's compare that. Not compare a guy coming off the bench after all kinds of.
Nah.
Okay. No. Wait. Hold on.
Nah, go ahead, Freeze. Go ahead. I'm gonna mute myself.
So Randall played 31 minutes, right?
With the starters.
Obi, right. And so that means Obi played against the bench of a bad team. So Obi played against the bench of a tanking team, right? In order to justify what you're saying, then Obi should have had at least 16 or 17 points tonight, right?
Not necessarily, because there's other factors involved. The psychology of NBA players are so delicate that when you come off the bench, your mentality is different than when you're a starter in many guys' cases. Some guys just are not very good coming off the bench, and it affects their psychology, it affects their mentality.
If you keep off the bench, you don't deserve to start.
So he's not mentally tough enough.
Yeah, Obi's a bench, but Obi's not a starter.
Can I get him?
Randall would be the same thing.
I would love it if somebody. I'm tagging out right here on this.
All right, I'm gonna keep it brief. I'm gonna keep it real brief. Wiz, you would have had a point, but Freezy, he touched your point with that point right there. They went against the same squad, right? And matter of fact, he didn't even go against on the same night. I agree with you. I'm not even disagreeing. I'm saying that you could tell Randall was out there punking dudes as normal. We don't like that. We think he got an attitude when he's ready to fight. You should be happy you got a dude on your squad that's willing not to get punked
I'm
out there.
happy. I love Randall. I'm not bashing Randall. People bash
You don't love
I
Randall. Cut that love word out. That is false. Love is too far because it's not true.
Okay,
I've heard you speak on his name, and it don't sound like love, homie.
Well, there's another thing.
By Randall and I are dated. We're dated, okay? It's like the second date. We're not married.
Hey, Wiz. The only thing I'm saying is, if you're gonna compare Randall's night tonight against a tanking team to a game that Obi played last year, why look at the last calendar year? Because Julius Randle only played 13 minutes than Obi Toppin tonight. 13. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Okay. But the reason why I'm comparing it is not to compare their necessarily performances. It's how we react to them and not recognize who the opponent is. So we have to both recognize their performance and also acknowledge the opponent they played without insulting either one of them and saying, he sucks, he played a weak team. Or he's great, he played a weak team.
But we didn't say nobody said that. We wasn't even talking
Smoke
about Obi.
was coming in here with that attitude. Come on, Smoke.
Smoke didn't come in here with that attitude.
No, I did not. See how they do me? As soon as I show up, they just start assuming stuff. They just start knowing what I'm thinking. It's all this Star Wars stuff, Jedi mind trick. They just know what I'm thinking. They know what I'm on.
Nobody even mentioned Obi's. But Wiz, nobody even mentioned Obi's name.
Breezy.
Obi put up 45. What he said, I got to see.
No, you asked me. We started this conversation because you prefaced it with a question, right? You wanted to ask because you was trying to say if Obi last 10 games of the season last year didn't mean nothing, then this game don't mean nothing. That's what you was trying to preface it with. I got exactly where you were going as soon as you brought it up.
Right. And instead of saying,
I plead guilty. Can I plead? Have a plea agreement? I want to serve.
No, we ain't playing. We got you dead to rights. Why we when we got you dead to rights? We got your motive. We got evidence, and we got video of you, bro. Why do we need to plead? We don't need to cop a bargain with you. You wrong.
Nope.
Crazy.
Hey, go ahead, Coach.
Got him.
Pay off the judge. I'm paying the judge off.
Hey, hold on. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
Two things. The last time we mentioned Obi's name in this stream, remember when he made that three and I said it wasn't an air ball?
Right. Yep.
And second thing, remember when Frank Ntilikina used to have 20 and 10 games at the end of every season against a tanking lottery team like the Wizards?
Right.
A failed 8th pick?
Right.
Okay.
Touché.
With a Hive following?
Touché. And so for the record, I'm not knocking Obi, bro. All I want to do is Julius Randle had a very good game against a bad team on his birthday. I don't care nothing about nothing else, man. Julius Randle had a good game. So what? We moving on. We got Milwaukee tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But to say, all of a sudden drag Obi into it, it's like Wiz is trying to.
But that's what they do, right? When your man have a good night, and it could have been against Boston tonight, right? It would have been like, Randall, did you see Randall do the left pass with that turn? And I'm like, yo, bro, we won. And like they still being negative. This is why I come the way I come, because you gotta counteract the BS. Somebody got to.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't insult Randall. I just said bring the same energy to your Knicks.
You tried to diminish his great performance, knowing that Obi played against the same players that ain't do nothing.
We'll bring the same energy when Obi actually does it more than twice a year. How about that?
Now I'm gonna bring it with every Knicks.
Don't do Obi like that.
Player on every game individually. You come strong one game. I don't care who you are. Deuce had one good game as a Knick. That day I celebrate. After that, if he goes bricks, I'm gonna say, Deuce, come on.
Yeah. No, I agree. You do that.
That's what I'm doing. I'm living each moment and each game individually, and not dissing a player going, the team was.
No, you should be happy. I didn't even come through with no RJ hate, bro. I came through with Randall love.
But
Think
this
about that.
I'm asking you to
this
bring
is
the
the
same
thing
love.
though. Like for people like Wiz and like myself, I'm hopeful that even the Knicks I don't think we can count on, and who I think are not that good. I still don't wish they mess up like a lot of the weirdos we have in this group sometimes.
No.
Like I
If they
don't
mess
hope
up, we lose. If they mess up, we lose. So
I don't hope
I really
guys fail on our team.
no, I
Like
don't.
some
No,
people do.
see, it might sound like I hope guys fail because
No,
I'm
I'm
calling
not
them
saying
out
you're
for what
saying
they
that.
actually are. No, I'm not saying it. I'm just
Zach.
responding. I'm not saying you saying that. But this is it. I hope he hear me
How
so
are
I can
you, Zach?
inspire him to it. So you want to prove me wrong? That's so I can be like, oh, I shut my mouth. Then I will admit that I was wrong about a person. But
Hey,
Okay,
Zach.
that's why I
tough
talk
love.
to mess because they need it
I think
Tough
Chris.
love, right?
Hey, hold on. Hey, let me. Hey, Chris,
straight
what's
up.
good, Chris? Chris, can you
Hey,
hear me?
Zach.
You got
Hey,
it,
Chris.
Hey,
What's up,
Zach,
Chris?
can I tell you one thing before I go?
Sure.
I just wanted to come in and say hi. That's all I wanted to say hi to you, man. And before I put my number in the private chat, I just wanted to tell you I love you, Zach.
Hey.
Hey, no doubt, bro.
I love you, Smoking Nick.
Yo, and it
I
feels good to
walks
be
all the
loved, bro.
time, man.
We love you
It-
too, Chris.
It's good to be loved, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Chris.
You
Yeah,
love smoking
man.
Nick too? Oh man.
Love you, Adam.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm loved out here. Don't hate, Wiz.
I
Yeah,
love you, smoking Nick.
You got more love from Knicks fans than Obi.
yeah,
I love you too, smoking Nick. I love you,
yeah,
Chris. Chris,
man.
you're the man, Chris.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I love you too, bro. I love all our family, even whether I agree or disagree with them. I love them because we all Knicks.
No,
Obi's an honorary Caribbean, bro. All the Caribbean dudes are island dudes in our chat love Obi.
we love Obi, bro.
Not all of us. Not all of
Oh,
us.
it's now.
And
Ah,
Oh,
shout
wow.
out to Haiti. Shout out to
Yeah.
Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all our
Oh
Haitians.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Not all of us. Can't speak for all of us, but good try.
Yeah,
Yeah, tonight was a beautiful game. Tonight is a night to celebrate.
yeah,
Tonight's a night
man.
to celebrate. I mean, I don't even see any real flaws across the board. I mean, maybe Tim's been a little bit, having some guys out there a little long, as far as D-Rose and Cam and Mitch, but otherwise, I like tonight's game.
Here's the thing, guys. We're not good enough to win a bunch of playoff games. We're probably barely good enough to barely get in the playoffs. But you know what? We're too good to tank. That's the
We're
problem.
entertaining. I like that.
We have too much. We actually have too much talent to tank. Like even if we went full tank, even if we went full tank and played all our younger guys, because we already are playing young guys. We're only playing one older guy. It's D Rose. Everyone else is considered young. Even though Randall had a birthday today, he just turned 28, guys. Everyone else is 25 and under.
Here's the thing we can all agree on.
I think Randall just turned 29 today.
No, he turned 28.
Like technically, age-wise, and who we're playing, we're tanking right now. This is we are tanking.
There's something that we can all agree on and be happy about. At least we didn't give up the lead.
Julius Randle is definitely 29.
That's true. We
Right,
want to put a blindfold on
At
Zach.
least not let this bum team come back. Thing. You know what I'm saying? Like what we normally do.
Yeah.
Great point. That's a classic point. I love that one.
Yeah, and that's what it comes down to. It's like everyone on this panel, I guarantee, wants us to win the championship. Obviously.
Oh yeah, of course.
But we're all realistic. We know we're probably not good enough for that. And we're not, and we're going to be just as happy if we make the play-in, and then because everyone's 0-0 at that moment.
I want to be in the playoffs, not just
No, I get it, but are you going to be mad and not root for him in that game? You know what I'm saying? It's like, remember, guys, we were the 8th seed and we made the NBA, championship
in '99. Yeah,
1 year. Remember that?
Yeah. 3 years.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that that's a scenario, but hey, that team did it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not. It's nothing wrong. It's not being a homer to root for your team and hope for the best for them. It's called being a fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But then why are fan bases called delusional for thinking that way?
I don't know. Good question. I think the same thing every time I'm in here. When I see the chat sometimes.
For just being hopeful and wanting the best for your team, people call you delusional. But
yeah.
I mean, if
RJ had half of what Allen Houston had, we could do that again.
Yeah.
Wow.
If he just didn't shoot 6% from the field.
Yeah, but Allen Houston
just stop hitting your open shots. I don't mind you missing. Just stop hitting your open shots. You be wide open breaking, dog. That shit gotta stop.
If Quentin Grimes was
Excuse my French. I'm sorry.
If Quentin Grimes was just Latrell Sprewell, you know.
How many years did it take Allen Houston to become Allen Houston?
Facts. Great question.
And quite frankly,
did it take Allen Houston to become Allen Houston?
Right.
Hold on, Freeze me talking.
And quite frankly, the Allen Houston that we remember is not the Allen Houston that actually
from Detroit.
Existed. Yeah, Allen Houston was barely a 20-point per game scorer. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, not saying that he couldn't have scored more, but if we just look back at what Allen Houston was about an 18-point per game scorer for his career. And when he got to a certain point, he peaked at about 22, 23 points per game. On a Knicks team that he was the commando taking all the shots. You know what I'm saying? So if you take into account what RJ Barrett is at 22 compared to what Allen Houston was at 22, Allen Houston didn't make the All-Star team until he was 28. Right? And I know a bunch of years in college. I understand that was that era.
No. I think the game was different. It was more grit and grind back then. It's spread out now, so he would score more points just naturally nowadays.
Right.
Just the way they play basketball now.
Probably so. But Houston wasn't super efficient.
No, and Allen Houston played on excellent New York Knicks teams. When he got here, the Knicks were already a title contender. Right, and he played through Patrick Ewing's ending, and he also played with Latrell Sprewell on the wing. If RJ Barrett,
Latrell was my favorite player.
Yeah, think about if RJ Barrett played with, say, an Anthony Edwards, what would RJ Barrett scoring totals look like? We got to keep these things in context. And then this is RJ Barrett's first year playing with a legit offensive point guard. This is his first year. So there are a lot of things, like we do the comparison between the two. I don't know if it's fair. It's not fair to Allen Houston to compare him to RJ Barrett. Right?
No, I'm saying if he would be just a little Allen Houston, I wasn't comparing him. I'm just saying because if he would be just a little like him, we would compete a lot more. All you got to do is hit his open shots.
Smoke, I'm a smart dude. I understand what you said. I understand what you said, and I
know you get me.
I have an understanding on where you were going with it, but what I'm saying, if we push it a little bit further, this is what you know. What I'm saying, like, your point was good. I ain't gotta listen. You don't have to add sauce to a good steak, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to add the baked potato to it.
And all I'm asking RJ to be is this: he doesn't even have to be Allen Houston to be successful. RJ just has to be, his shooting has to be what an average NBA player shooting a wide open shot would be. Because the average NBA player hits those shots. Like players that aren't even as good as RJ hit those shots in the NBA. Like the open ones that he misses this year. So for me, the reason why I don't give RJ, I'm starting not to give, because I've been the RJ apologist of the group for a long time too.
You've been his
advocately. Yeah, I've been
president.
I've been made fun of a lot. How much I've been backing RJ.
You was his public defender.
But right now,
lawyer Pizone.
But if you go back though, and I said these exact words, but this year he doesn't have any more excuses because now he has Jalen Brunson. The pressure's off him. He doesn't have the ball handle. He doesn't always have. Now he doesn't always have to defend the best player on the other team because now we have Cams, and then now Grimes is playing a little more. So all of RJ's excuses are being taken away.
But coach, you said this year, right?
Yeah, this year.
And the year's not over, right?
Yeah, let the year play.
Right. I know. I'm not giving up on RJ yet, but I'm gonna start poking the bear about him though. That's all. Because right now he's at that right at the game mark, over 20 games. Like a 5 or 10 game stretch is one thing. Now we're talking 20 games of this. Now it's starting to become a habit. Yeah. So RJ, all I need RJ to do, he can shoot this bad. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with him I want him to get his shot back. I won't fully get it back. But I have a problem with the sloppy ball handling stuff, the making bad passes, the not getting the rebounds, the not getting the assists, like the other things he should be doing and could be doing that have nothing to do with him having being off on his shot. Like those are things he can control more, like the defense. You know, it's all effort stuff. Now, if he can't do that, we got a problem.
Okay.
So
Coach Allen. So just to touch on what you said, I just want to say something to you, right? Allen Houston's assist percentage as a New York Knick is 12.9. The website I'm using for this is a website called basketball.reference.com. And it's Allen Houston.
Yeah.
His assist percentage with the Knicks was 12.9. His turnover percentage was 11.3. His usage rate was 25.1. So for those that don't know, that means Allen Houston's assist percentage, he basically controlled the ball 25% of the time per 100 possessions and with the Knicks, right? I mean, he was a heavy usage guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In an era where the game was different, but he still had the ball a lot, right? He still had the ball a lot. RJ Barrett is about that same rate. The difference is RJ Barrett can't shoot. Every time RJ Barrett takes a jump shot, a broken backboard gets his wings. That's what we are with RJ Barrett.
A rim gets its dent.
Yeah, every time RJ
Barrett, the form looked good though. I don't know why it don't go in. He's not shooting high enough or something.
In the
form looked good.
An angel.
Yeah.
Every time RJ Barrett shoots a jump shot, you can see the little spirit of the backboard.
It's a Sarah McLachlan commercial every time. With the
or the rim gets a belt every time.
Every time, bro.
There's too much in his head.
Yeah, every time RJ Barrett shoots a jump shot, man, the rim got to go smoke a cigarette.
All RJ is look. Even though
every time RJ shoots a jump shot, the backboard wishes it was Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. And I'll give him credit. You know what? His free throws have gotten better for sure this year.
Every time RJ Barrett shoots a jump shot, you could hear the rim scream, "Hell no!"
You're right.
Y'all foul.
Hey, Green. And Green, you know what the thing is? The thing is, right? RJ Barrett took 11 shots today, right? RJ Barrett usually takes about 16 shots a game. Mm-hmm. He's in that neighborhood. He took 11 today, and it's not because it was a blowout. It was because Randall came out of the gate scorching hot. Mm-hmm. Right? So he took 11 shots today, right? But the thing about it is he still scored 16 points. And he was stuck on 16 points for a very, very long time. And he gathered 4 rebounds and 3 assists, which on a lot of nights, RJ Barrett will shoot 4 for 15.
Mm-hmm. Nah, 4 for 18. You're being nice.
And you'll see RJ Barrett with 1 assist and 2 rebounds. We've seen a lot of those nights this year.
Yeah.
But you know what point that proves, Freezy? I'm glad you said that because that shows we don't need all 3 of our big 3 to have knock it down games. Like what we need one of them to go off, and then the other 2 gotta just have have just a horrible, inefficient game. Like the other two just got to have a solid NBA pro game. You know.
Right.
So if you see Randall going off, RJ calm down. If you see Brunson going off, Randall calm down. RJ going off.
This what I agree with you and Coach at. So this is why I'm gonna disagree, and it's not just to be disagreeable, right?
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna say this just so that you know I could throw another point into the conversation. I think the reason why you saw balanced scoring tonight is because Grimes started scoring early, and then he was a threat to score throughout, and the rest of the Knicks played complementary basketball. The fact that 3 guys ended up with 16 points is not because they tried to all get 16. It was because they complimentary to Randall tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's
exactly. And
that's what I was saying. And I don't say that to try to interject me trying to be right over what y'all was saying, because I understand.
No, but I agree with you wholeheartedly, and not to cut you off, I apologize.
Yeah, and
so I agree with you wholeheartedly that being complimentary sometimes, you should just, like, if you ain't got it tonight, just be complimentary. We don't all have to have it tonight.
Everybody,
you know what I mean?
Everybody rolling in the right direction. Everybody rolling in the same direction. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Every single night, though, complimentary basketball wins basketball games.
Yeah.
Period. Period.
Like every night, there's going to be at least one NBA player on your team that's talented enough to go off.
Exactly.
So it comes down to the rest of the team to hold on to the rails, keep your role right, and don't let the wheels fall off, and let this man cook. And let's help this guy cook. That's what good teams do.
Yeah, but when RJ, we get wide open shots, dude, all the time. And he looks like Frank Tina out there.
Yeah.
No, I get it. But the thing is,
bad.
Agreed.
I mean, in the days that, like, if RJ started off like that and he started making them, then that's when Randall's got to be like, "Yo, all right, all my boys cooking. Let's get them going."
Right.
You know,
and Coach, you know what? Sunday night, Mitchell Robinson scored a bunch of points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tonight was not his night to score, so he set extra sturdy screens tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Got on the boards tonight. Tonight he had 13 rebounds, 5 offensive.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And so that's why when you look at Obi's stats and see that Obi only scored 8 points in 18 minutes, Obi also had 2 assists and 3 rebounds.
Oh,
right,
God.
Obi was hustling hustling over the floor. Sometimes getting the shot is not as important as doing the other stuff to allow like for instance, those guards that used to pull for Coach in high school and smash them DBs. That what they did was just as important as Coach scoring a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. And that's why every time I scored, I coached this, like any running back that I coached too. The first people I go to every time I scored, even if they miss their block, if I score, I go to every one of my linemen and high five them first, and hug them up, and dab them up. That's if any of y'all want to be running backs out there, that's what you do. Forget spiking it or waving to your mom in the crowd. You can do that when you get to the sideline. Hug up and dab up all them old linemen, because
that's the only reason. First place.
The only time you hear about an old lineman, the only time they get a highlight is when they get offsides penalty or holding penalty. That's the only time you hear about the old line, and then everyone hates them.
That's why they don't call their number in high school, because a dude will break a long touchdown run, and you look back and you see the flag.
Yeah,
because
man,
what's saying?
And then everyone else's mom was like, that number 76 is horrible.
Yeah, and usually he a sophomore and everybody else is seniors.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You just see the 4 pancakes he just had on the middle runs because you watching the ball.
What's up, Adam?
Hey, do y'all think the Knicks gonna have this same kind of performance tomorrow night?
Hell no.
No.
You want to know why? You want to know why mine is a no?
Hold on. Why y'all starting with all this? What's all this negativity from, man? We just won by like damn near 30, bro. Like, calm down, bro. Like, we win the games, y'all negative. We lose the games, y'all negative. Like, where's we coming from, bro? Like, do y'all like this team or do y'all like being negative? Because I know how to be negative and I know how to to be positive. You see, it's a balance.
Okay, well, you just cut me off. My reason why I was
I just wanted to say that. But go ahead, Coach. Go ahead, Coach.
Hold on, y'all. If we keep talking over each other, man, I'm gonna have to moderate. Right? I don't want to do that. Right. Will we just make sure that we allow everybody to get in their bag? Adam was asking a rhetorical question, I think.
Yeah, well, you know that's just it. You can't ask a question and then
Coach.
You know, let us talk.
Coach, I understand that.
Yeah,
I understand. I'm trying to get to that, man. I got you, big dog. You want Coach want to carry the ball 50 times. You can't carry the ball 50 times.
Hey, man.
Bro.
Hey, I'm a high usage player, bro.
We need you all season, man. We need you all season.
I get better in the second half. In the second half, after my 20th carry, that's when I get going.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say to Adam just real quick is tomorrow night. Let's see if let's see who all Milwaukee dresses first, right? Once we see who all dresses for Milwaukee, then we can kind of address. And then plus, I think Giannis is dealing with some type of injury, and it's definitely killing his free throws. I don't know what other part of his game it's affecting, but I think Giannis has something going on. So
Julius tomorrow, 35 on their head, on Giannis, punking him in his chest. You gotta believe. You gotta believe before you achieve, man. Y'all better man.
Yeah, I know, man. We all want that too. But my reason for saying no at first was it's not because I think Milwaukee's so good and we don't have a chance. I'm worried about our consistency. I just think that the pattern has been we can't be this team 2 games in a row. That's my only reason why I'm saying I'm leery and saying no. It's not because I'm like, oh, we're not good enough. We don't have a chance. We're trash. We suck. No, I'm talking about if we were a consistent team, I would feel a lot more confident about tomorrow. But when I make a prediction, if Freezy says what y'all predict for tomorrow, I'm saying Knicks 118, Bucks 112, because I want my Knicks to win, and I think they can win every game because I'm a Knicks fan. Right. So
of course, every team could win every game.
Of course,
because that's why the games have to be played. Do I think
they will? That's why you don't play them on paper, right?
But if I had to pay $1,000,
the games be canceled.
Freezy, I don't understand how Cowboys fans bad rap when you got people 35 on Giannis. Randall and Cowboys fans are delusional.
Well, Cowboys fans are delusional.
I'm not delusional.
How about them Cowboys?
Z. You know what? Hold on. Can I get them? Because I'm a Giants fan. Y'all swept us. Hold on, Coach. Let me get him. Let me get him, Coach. Z. You a Cowboys fan? And I'll be brief.
Yes.
Romo, delusional. Dak, delusional. Come on, bro.
Ooh, yes.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah. However you say
Let's keep it real.
Jones' daddy.
But we'll keep it. Put your number in the chat. We'll talk personally. We'll keep it brief. But Cowboys fans is delusional. Y'all are one of the most delusional fans in America. But
you're almost as bad as Knicks fans.
Almost. Worse. So don't compare Cowboys fans to Randall's fans. I'm literally the only Randall fan in this sphere that protects him every day.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? Because they hate. I hear the hate all day. And I just do it because I'm like, I don't need to do it, but nobody be talking positive. So I'm like, all right, I'll do that. Okay. You know what I mean?
I don't think you've watched our panel, every panel since the summer. Because most of the dudes on this panel been rocking. No, my turn. Most of us have been rocking the Randall flag in this particular panel a lot. You have not watched our panels then.
I'll take your word for it.
You ain't heard Randall blasphemy from my mouth. I guarantee that.
Difference between being a fan and thinking someone's going to drop 35 on Giannis.
Let me do this.
So you think Giannis is incapable of being 35 dropped on him?
Smoke.
I'm sorry.
And Freezy and Greeny been rocking with Randall too. So
hey, Coach. Coach, just let Wiz get some. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and moderate, man, because we ain't gonna be able to do it like the other way. Because y'all ain't going. Wiz, we got. Go ahead, Wiz. I'm a G Money. Be ready afterward, okay? All right. So what were you saying, Wiz?
Well, today I predicted Randall, 30-something, 10-6. But the reason for that, unfortunately, because he's so erratic. Because yesterday he only took 9 shots, and so yes, I'm on the Randall. I'm supportive of Randall, but I'm also a little anxious about his swings. Whatever. I don't want to say emotional or mental or anything like that, but his swings, and it does go full pendulum left and right. And so tomorrow, I think Randall has moments where once he feels good, he may continue. He can put him down 30, 10, and 5 tomorrow.
30, 10, and 5 tomorrow. He may.
I think he can.
So okay.
Yes.
So basically, what you're saying is he may or he may not.
I'm saying he will because I think Randall has little spurts of confidence, and he maintains that for a while, and then he goes back, unfortunate swing. And I don't want to call it. I don't want to, maybe
So you saying he will with the caveat that he may not.
No, I'm just saying he will without a caveat. I'm saying that the next game after that is where he swings back.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to get. Okay.
Yep.
So you're saying tomorrow he will, but then by the time Friday gets here, then he may not. He'll be back. He'll be. So you're calling him inconsistent, not because he's not a good player, but because of emotions.
Precisely. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna bring G Money on just for a split second. Let me find G Money. G Money.
What's shaking and baking? What's cracking? Slack? I'm doing fine, man.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. I'm good. I had to moderate, man, because we can't. It's tough to kind of have all the voices playing and you're playing at once, man. So are you a believer that the Knicks can be competitive with the Bucks tomorrow?
I mean, of course, of course they can. The game has to be played. Of course they can be competitive. Right. Do I think they will be? I think they have a shot, but it's gonna be tough. But like I said, any team can be competitive against anyone. Example: the Mavericks are up by 2 on the Warriors. Did anyone predict that? Nobody. So any team can be competitive. That's why the game has to be played. For them to actually make it a reality and actually beat the Bucks, they got to guard the 3-point line, be physical with Giannis. If I were them, foul Giannis when the game is close. Also, rebound the ball over Brook Lopez, get Brook Lopez in foul trouble, contest Drew Holiday, and that's how they will beat the Bucks. That's how they will. Any team can win. That's why the game has to be played.
Right. Okay. I will say this to your point, right? The strategy aspect of it makes a ton of sense.
It's smart, yes.
Right. So what I would also have fans consider is right now we're in Detroit, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a back-to-back. So we're in Detroit right now. You have to pack up, fly back to the city tonight, probably get in about 2 a.m. By the time things are over, they'll probably leave the facility around 3 a.m., go home, sleep till about 12, come back to the facility for like walkthroughs and all of that stuff. Some will hang around the facility for the game. Others will go back home, take a nap, and then come back for the game. The game is at what, 7:30? 7:30, something like that, maybe 8 o'clock. So they'll probably return at 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying, for the game, or maybe 5:30. 7:30. So they'll probably show up about 5:30 for the game, so they can get pregame treatment, get their snack in, make sure they're hydrated, get taped up, get through, do a little quick shoot around and be ready for tip off at 7:30, 7:35 ish, whatever time the game starts. That's a lot of activity.
Yeah.
That's a lot of activity within a 24, well, right now, a 20-hour period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so while the Knicks did not exert a lot of energy tonight in a win against the Pistons, who clearly are the worst team in the NBA.
Agreed.
Right. That's still a lot of activity. That's a lot of activity if you're not an NBA player. Say if you're just hanging out with them, You packing up all your stuff. You boarding a plane, flying from Detroit back to New York City, hanging around for instruction, post-game stuff, all types of stuff you do at the facility before your driver takes you home. All of that stuff. You get home, and then you may not go to sleep until you get home about 3:30. You still may not go to. Who's going to go to sleep as soon as they walk in the door? You know what I'm saying? So you have to unwind a little bit, maybe go to sleep like 4 o'clock, get up about 10 for the game tonight or tomorrow night.
Right.
Yeah, and then you're playing against the Bucks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the point to prove. So I understand what you're saying. Strategically, it makes a lot of sense. Logistically, does the logistics and the strategy marry each other?
That's a good point. Yeah.
I'm asking you the question.
Like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, what do you mean?
Like, are they based on all the things they have to do in order to get back to the city? Will they have the energy to do the things that you laid out strategically?
I think. Look, I'm not saying they'll beat the Bucks, but I do think that they do have part of the energy, especially when you get home. Because when you're at home, the crowd can also give you that energy, and also the fact that we also do have good defensive players like Grimes, Reddish. You know, so I do think the Knicks do have the energy to slow down the Bucks, especially from the perimeter. Because last meeting, don't forget, Milwaukee shot poor from 3. So I do think that they do have the energy to at least contain the Bucks from the perimeter. As far as them stopping in the paint, that's going to be tough because other than maybe like a little bit of Sins and Mitch, we don't have a rim protector like that.
Well, what about this though? Because the thing you mentioned the thing about Giannis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you meet him at the rim, or do you put a Cam Reddish on him on the perimeter, make him beat a quicker, more athletic defender, and then meet him at the rim with muscle? Or do you save those fouls because Cam Reddish is going to foul out of the game if you put him on Giannis, right?
Agreed.
So do you save those fouls from Cam and make Giannis work at the other end, like focus with the game plan being attack their wing players offensively and force them to shift the way that their rotations work, as opposed to going out there with very small guards and us going out with a guard-centric offensive focus? Do we go RJ, Cam? Basically, do we go Voltron against them, or do we go Transformers against them? Do we have one Transformer trying to fight another? Is it Optimus Prime versus Megatron, or do we go Voltron, like all 5 guys trying to, like, which approach should we take?
Well, if I had to do a starting 5, if I had to do a 5, my 5 would be maybe Brunson, RJ, maybe either Cam or Grimes, one of them, Randall, and maybe Mitch, though. That's what I would do, though.
Okay.
Cam on Giannis, that would be tough, though. Cam is a great defender, but Giannis is so quick.
And strong. And
strong,
and durable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's all those things at once.
True. Do you
let me okay, while we did, hey Wiz, I'm gonna take you off for a little bit. Just wait backstage for me, man. Just be patient with me as we rotate guys in. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring Smoke up for us so that he can get in on this joint right here, okay? All right.
Right.
All right, Smoke, you ready? Bim, there we go. It's good to see you, bro. You look like you're doing good. You hit the number or something?
No, I didn't hit the numbers, man. Not yet.
What you doing? You lazy as hell, bro. You ain't hit the number yet?
No, I didn't hit the number yet.
So did you hear the strategy, bro, that G Money laid out?
I heard exactly where he was coming from, and I do like the Grimes. But I like the length, even though RJ is slow. I do like him starting at shooting guard and Cam, maybe playing at the small forward. But I heard they was playing him at 2, so I would put him either spot, right? So they could be lengthy, long, and play the passing lanes.
Right.
And when dudes try to make 1 dribble or 2 dribbles, try to get in there when they try to feed them in the post or something. I know Giannis could get downhill like a stallion for sure.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's a thoroughbred.
Yeah,
he's a thoroughbred. So I would never disrespect that. So I wouldn't put Cam on him because of the simple fact that Cam is way too skinny. Cam would foul out in the first quarter.
Right.
But to answer your question, I would run at him as a committee and not individually.
But so if you don't put Cam on him, you're suggesting Randall on him then?
Randall, Mitch, Sims, and Hartenstein.
If you put Randall on him, that means Randall draw fouls. Now, where do you get offense from?
Good point.
Oh, that's a good question. That's the
reason why I said Cam, because I know I can get consistent offense from Randall, even if we don't like the way it looked. You know G-Money, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, and then if you put Mitch on him from the start, right? That means you're gonna have to rotate that three-headed monster, Mitch, Hartenstein, and Sims early.
Agreed.
Right? Mm-hmm. So you're gonna see Sims probably in the second quarter, maybe in the first quarter. Right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And what that does is our defense without rim protection, bro.
It's gonna be Swiss cheese sandwich for the Bucks, man.
Yeah, because think about it. If you put Mitch on him on the perimeter, who is gonna do the rim protection? Randall?
Good luck with that.
And you got to remember, they still got Bobby Portis.
And
they still got
Serge Ibaka,
Brook Lopez.
Brook
Lopez will get down there and grab a bunch of rebounds and then get out there and hit a bunch of threes on you. So you can't sleep. He'll wait us.
Mm-hmm.
Like we playing Cleveland again.
Right. And now you see why I said Cam Reddish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you see why I said Cam Reddish. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough, though. Are you just trying to waste those 6 fouls? Because that's my strategy in some games.
When it comes to Giannis, do you think we should try packing and painting their Giannis from the perimeter, though?
That's a good question.
New York should try to do that, though.
No, you know what?
Packing the boxing one?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what I think we should do? And I know this is gonna sound crazy, right? Just let Giannis get his and make sure nobody else get theirs.
That's not a bad idea.
It's not bad.
Do these players know how to execute that? I don't think they know how to execute that. But
and is Tibbs gonna watch Giannis dunk 3 or 4 times a quarter and not double team him? Then think about Giannis going for 50. Giannis going for 50, 55, 60 at the Garden, and us winning 118-99. You think Tibbs has the patience for that? Nah, because who wants to see their defense give up a dunk every other possession? Nobody.
Right.
It's tough. It is tough.
But it's part of strategy. It's like playing chess. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it is a smart strategy. Let that man get whatever he wants.
Yeah. Yeah. And like basically what we'll have to do is let the small pieces, let the pawns advance down the board and get what they want, and then we just gobble up the big pieces. Mm-hmm. But it's like torture. Nobody wants to see an unprotected pawn advance down the board when you can take them.
Big time.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, G-Money, let me bring Coach in real quick. I'm gonna just rotate y'all in. And hey, Zach, be ready, bro. All right, G-Money, and then Coach.
Yo.
So is that the strategy you think we should take, man? Just go ahead and just let Giannis get his, and stop Drew Holiday, Grayson Allen, all the other peripheral players, stop them from getting theirs.
Well, you know me, brother. That's my strategy every week, every game. Like the people that are stars on the team, they always get theirs, whether you cover them or not. So why waste all your resources of covering other people just to cover one guy when he's so good? There's a reason why he's that good. He gets his. He's gonna get his no matter who's covering him. Right. So why waste? Like you said, they have a great shooter in Brook Lopez from the 5. Their 4s can shoot. Everyone can shoot but Giannis because their GM and coach was smart and built the team around the talent of their best player. Right. Something that we don't do much of. So because they have shooters around him,
right?
That's who we got to cover because we can't let Brooke Lopez make 6 of 9 threes and
you know
Bobby
Coach.
Yeah, Bobby Portis make 5 of 7 threes.
I'm talking about Bobby Portis, talking about a power forward that can shoot three. You know what's coming.
We had him.
Right. Yes, and here's the thing. I've said this.
I liked it when we had him. I used to call him Crazy Eyes.
Yeah.
How many pre-games have I talked about this? And then how many times after the fact, when people were complaining about how bad our defense is, have I said, forget covering quote-unquote superstar, insert name here.
Right.
Don't let the other guys beat us. That's every week. That should be the tragedy of every coach, every game, especially in the NBA.
Right. Just let Giannis go for his 60, and then we can win 118, 111. Because
he's not Will.
Yeah. Ultimately, the name of the game is scoring one more point than the opponent.
Right.
You don't get style points. You feel me? You just score one more point than the opponent. And you can either outscore them in an offensive race or outscore them in a defensive struggle. Either way, as long as we have one more point than them when the clock expires, we win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the thing is, whether it's defensive philosophy or it's the lack of awareness of our players, we have our defense is a moth to a flame defense.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, look at that pretty present. Like anyone that's got the ball, we got 2 guys like converging on them, and one guy's open. The other guy doesn't rotate. Like we got to stop all that mess.
And Coach, you know what? I think that's preached to him. I think that's philosophy.
I think so too.
Right? Because if it was anything other than philosophy, those guys would have figured it. Because what we have to stop doing as fans is assuming that NBA players don't see the stuff that we see. They see the stuff that we see because they're doing it.
And they get paid to do it.
Yeah.
They get paid to do it, for sure.
Yeah. They see the stuff that we see. They have a film department. We watch it on TV. They have a video department, bro. We just watch it on TV. We watch it randomly. They have the cut up from every different angle, right? They see the whole game. They see exactly what everybody doing. They go back and watch film breakdown on those tablets, bro. They see everything that we see, except they see it from 7 to 8 different angles with speed and slow down and breakdowns and statistics to go with it.
That's a great point.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is like with the double teams and stuff, I think it's coming from Tibbs, right? That's what I think it is. Mm-hmm. Hey, Smoke. I'm gonna bring Zach in real quick. Just bear with me, just real quick, as we flip through so that everybody can get a chance to rock. Where is them? Hey man, hey Coach, what's good, man?
Oh, just hanging out, man. Just hanging out, enjoying that we actually won.
John Ritchie, bro. My bad. I said Zach Ritchie. I don't even know who that is. How the Mustang running?
Good.
What year is it? 86?
89. I have take it out. It's a drag car, so I got a trailer it everywhere to the races.
Yeah, so it's kind of fast, is what you're saying.
Your team Roku? I see you got a Roku remote in the back. That's what I said.
Yeah, buddy. Cheap TV. Man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man. Hey, you gotta have it, man. Got a budget. So what are you thinking about tomorrow, bro? Are you thinking that we should just zone up, go into a 3-2 zone to stop Giannis, or are you thinking
boxing? Try. Well, boxing one don't work on him anymore because they got all the shooters and everything around him.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try like the first quarter, first half, your guys' thing. Let him eat. Make sure we can stop everybody else, and then if that don't work, then you got to adjust off of that. It's about adjustments. You can go in with a game plan, but can you adjust?
Right.
Yeah, we actually have to invent a new deal. It's called the umbrella in one.
Right. Umbrella.
The four up top on the perimeter, and have the one guy covering.
Yeah,
Giannis.
we need to put eight bowl bowls. Put 8 bowl bowls up top and a Mutombo at the rim, and call it umbrella.
How about Hacky Giannis? How about Hacky Giannis? Just put Shvee in there, have him foul him every single. Just start going through him and Deuce and everybody.
And
just
Ryan
use their
Arcidiacono.
Yeah.
Have him
the
limp out there.
Yeah.
That we'll put Fournier out there. That's 6 free fouls.
6 free fouls.
Fournier, McBride.
Oh man, we're bad.
Yeah, man.
Just use like 24 fouls on him and hope he, and then just score. Yeah. Hacky Giannis. I'm with it.
And then we give the blueprint to the rest of the league when they make the play how to beat the Bucks in the playoffs.
They'll probably pay us for it. They'll probably pay us for it, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So the Cowboys beat the Giants on Thursday night, bro. Again, yeah. Man, Coach loved the Giants. You know, Coach from Long Island. I think Coach from Long Island.
Well, I'm a
Staten Island.
I was a Giants fan, so I moved to Florida, and then
just
when I was an 8th grader going into my freshman year, I think the Bucks were playing the Giants, and I wanted to just go against my dad and root against them.
Right.
So I'm like, and I was only an hour away from Tampa, so I started rooting for Tampa back then. So I'm actually a Bucks fan. I've been a Bucks fan.
Is that?
So you're a diehard Bucks fan since 2019, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
yeah. I was an 8th grader in 2019. Thank you for the compliment.
Late in 2019, not even January 2019.
I was a Bucks fan when they were wearing orange, my friend. And it wasn't throwback night.
The Vinny Birdie.
Like, yeah, I lived through some rough. You want to talk about living through some rough years as a Knicks fan?
Yeah,
I'm a 28-year-old Cowboys fan and Knicks fan. I've seen no glory.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
None.
Yeah, apologize for that, bro. I hate it for you.
But I'm a Michigan fan, so there's that.
Yeah,
well, at least this year you're Harbaugh finally slayed the dragon.
Yeah,
again.
That's 2 years in a row, Coach.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's
but now we did it when it really meant something.
Yeah.
Last year didn't mean as much as this year's one.
Yeah, man.
They were both undefeated.
I don't know why he won't just take that NFL job and rebuild the team, bro.
Because he needs to stay at Michigan.
For what?
Hey, look, Harbaugh might just have to be a Saban kind of guy. Just some guys just ain't meant for the pros.
He built the Niners into a Super Bowl.
He built the Niners from scratch.
Yeah.
The only weapon he had was Pat Willis. Remember that?
The Niners have been finding a way to build things for a long time. They've had a good front office for a long time.
They disgusting before Harbaugh got there for a long.
No, they had their little lulls, but they always find a way.
I need winners.
Scrape something up. Like the 49ers fans have not had to live in any kind of purgatory for longer than 3 or 4 years.
They are, the Bay Area is fortunate, bro. If they ever win a championship, they know like 3 or 4 more are coming, bro. Mm-hmm. Like the Oakland A's, if the Oakland A's ever win the World Series, they're gonna go on it. They have dynasties, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the Bay Area, I don't even want to hear nothing about a drought.
But the A's payroll is about as much money as you make off of YouTube.
Yeah. Oh well, shit. Down what $18?
Yeah, so they're not winning much.
Okay.
18.
But bro, Keyshawn in the chat has got a great point, man. That the way how sweet them college gigs are now, bro. Come on, man. You're talking about you can be a dictator. You can control everything.
Yeah.
You are the king of the castle when you're a winner at a college and you getting paid.
Yeah.
Bank.
Yeah, but the only thing though is the pressure don't necessarily come from the fans, but the pressure from the boosters is insatiable.
Yeah, that's real for sure.
Yeah, that is bananas. But
I know Ryan Day's feeling it right now.
Ryan Day is at Notre Dame.
Ohio State.
Ohio State. Yeah. So with our Knicks, I'm assuming that we are optimistic, or we want to be positive about tomorrow's game, but we're not optimistic about the outcome. Is that what we're feeling?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's fair. So chat, it's fair. I can't dispute that, right? I can't dispute that. Coach, I'm gonna bring in. Which one did I bring in last? Zach, you came in last, Coach? Let me bring in Greeny. I'm gonna bring in. Hey, Greeny, everything all right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, are you at your second job or third job?
I'm at the 10th one right now.
God dog it.
Yeah.
All right. Let me do this. I'm gonna remove myself for a second so these dogs don't break my lamp in the living room, and then I'm gonna just bring everybody else in, and I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I just want to get
Freezy before you do that.
Yo,
I gotta get out of here. I gotta work in the morning.
Oh,
thanks for having me on.
Stop being so
Been
lazy,
a while, bro.
Stop being so lazy, man. What's the deal?
I gotta get my sleep before the baby comes, man.
Oh, jeez. You'll never get sleep again after you have a daughter, bro.
That's why I gotta get sleep now.
Oh, man. Okay, well, get your sleep now, man, because once your daughter is born, the whole world changes, bro. Forever.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Forever.
Thanks for having me on.
Hey,
I'll
no
try
doubt,
not to
man.
be a stranger anymore.
Yeah, try not to be a stranger anymore, bro. Appreciate you, man. All right, boss.
All right, bro.
I just wanted to give my take on how I think the Knicks gonna get this win tomorrow. First, I don't think the Knicks is gonna win, and the main reason why I don't think the Knicks is gonna win is because Mitchell Robinson. He's gonna get in foul trouble. If you look at the game today, we dominated the offensive glass. There hasn't been games this season where the Knicks dominate the offensive glass, or defensive glass, or just the glass. Period. The Knicks dominated the glass today. And that's we're gonna have to do that same thing tomorrow if we want to have the same performance like today. So that's gonna need Mitchell Robinson grabbing rebounds, Mitchell Robinson not being in foul trouble, Mitchell Robinson not jumping for these little up and under pump fakes that he falls for. That the Bucks are gonna do. Like that's gonna be their focal point. Get Mitchell Robinson in foul trouble. And another thing is, and another way I see the Knicks winning is Jalen Brunson against whoever is guarding him. He has to show up. Last time we versed the Bucks, Jalen Brunson was getting clamped by Javon Carter. If he shows up, we definitely have a great chance of winning the game. And that's basically just my two takes on how I think the Knicks are gonna win. If Mitchell can stay in there and dominate, that would be smooth. And if Brunson's he's gonna turn up, man. Last game he was getting clamped. He's gonna turn up this game.
Yep.
Where'd he go? Did he? I don't think he played after he sat down in the third. Did he?
Yeah, Brunson only played like 18 minutes tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Brunson played like 18 minutes. RJ only played like 22.
Yeah, I don't see the Knicks winning tomorrow because they can't stop Giannis.
Wow.
I can see Giannis scoring 35. 40
We should do. I agree they can't stop Giannis, but the team still could be beat. Giannis ain't scoring 100 points, 120, 130. So
and that's why I made my point on the last point because Jalen Brunson was getting clamped the last time we versed him, and we almost won that game. We only lost by a couple points, and Mitchell Robinson wasn't playing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and it wasn't just Mitch in foul trouble. Like we just need all parties to play. I don't think this was a perfect game, even though we won by a lot, right?
TV playing in the background.
Sorry, Michael.
Because if this was a perfect game, everybody would have had over like 15 points, hitting all the open shots. And I know dudes is human, so you're not gonna hit every shot. But it wasn't a perfect game for every single player. You know what I mean? We still won by a lot. You out of here, Coach?
No, I was saying what's up the next morning, Brew, because he came in. I was just giving him the salute.
Salute to him. But I was just saying that, like, it's a lot of factors in the game, and we won by a lot. You feel what I'm saying? And I didn't see the last 2 minutes because we was winning by so much. I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna pile on and you know what I mean, carry on. What was the score ultimately? Do anybody know?
140 to
110.
like yeah.
So
We're about like
it
20
really
something.
doesn't matter what team we play against. It's the NBA. We scored 140 today. We should be. That's a lot of points.
I'm not gonna see that score tomorrow.
Can I say something? I do want to say this.
Yeah.
I'm very optimistic about tomorrow. I mean, for us to, I think it'd be very big for us, and especially the three people that we are been harping on the most about. You know, Brunson, Barrett, and as well Randall. You know, if they can find a way that they can start keeping it consistent and them playing together. You know what I'm saying? I honestly think we can beat this team. You know, it's not outside the realm of us beating them. You know, we just got to come with the same type of energy and see where it goes from there. You know what I'm saying? As long as the officiating isn't crazy, and if Mitch can hang around, and he's under 4 fouls, you know what I'm saying? I think the arrow points our way just to ride Greeny's point, you know, and if everybody can just step up and play a little bit, play a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, whether it be Barrett or Brunson, and somebody just come and compliment them, as well as Reddish playing very good defense, and as well as Grimes, because if they're starting Grimes now, and I can see him playing the point guard from Milwaukee very, very, very tough. So that's just my take. Fellas. I think we are an emotional team. I think we play on emotion a lot. We're not playing basic fundamentals at its highest level. We're not that controlled right now. Probably because we're so young. So I'm going to go out on a limb, and I've been trying to be balanced lately realistic about the Knicks. But believe it or not, tomorrow, the way we play today, the confidence boost, I think it's going to take us to the next level for tomorrow's game. Then we're going to come back to the reality maybe later on. And I think Randall again comes out and puts up 30 plus, maybe 30, 10, and 5. Instead of 30, 10, and 5, going to be 30, 10, and 5. I think RJ is going to actually be efficient. I think Grimes and Cam are coming to their own. Brunson is Brunson, always very reliable. And I'm saying that we're going to beat them tomorrow. We're going to beat them. I'm calling it. Probably 125 to 115 Nick.
Yeah, I agree. This Bucks teams can be beaten, but it only takes for the team to play good defense. Don't double team too much, because you're leaving this team wide open for 3-point shots. The Knicks gonna have a rough night. And if the Knicks can play good defense on Giannis, Drew Holiday, Portis, and all the other guys, and play as a team, like I believe the Knicks can find a way to get a win tomorrow night.
And also, we just gotta rebound the Bucks too. We gotta be really quick to the ball too, because the Bucks are a very good rebounding team.
Oh, the rebound, yes. We have to find a way to get a lot of rebounds too.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot allow the Bucks to get second and third opportunities.
Exactly. Yep.
No.
Yep.
And the last time we played them, that's what Brook Lopez did. He destroyed us. He hurt us bad. Besides Grayson Allen, but he hurt us bad. We can shut down them. We can't allow the same thing to happen last time we played them. So, and we need to attack them in the certain areas that we know we can. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens tomorrow night. That's all. The proof's in the pudding.
All we need is 8 to 10 field goals from RJ, and that's a W.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all we gotta do is whoever's cooking, let them cook, and we just need to play complementary basketball.
Exactly. That was my point.
Like whoever's covering Giannis, do the best you can, make it hard on them, but everyone else, hold them down. I mean, that's all.
I think we could win. We beat them before. We had different players, but we beat them before. We was fucking them when we beat them.
Yeah.
I think we could win.
Exactly. Matter of fact, our team wasn't as good as it was when we beat them the last time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. And Randall always does well against the really good power forwards in the league.
He do good against all the good teams. It's not Randall. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all don't cut it out, coach. I try to tell you, when we play good teams, yeah, you're gonna have bad games. It's the NBA, we human. But man, when it's time to show up, we know who to find. We know who we can't find.
Oh, that's a shot.
It's the truth. It's not a shot. Look at the box score.
It's been
you know it's on paper, right? I didn't create articles or ink or pens or the internet or you see what I'm saying?
Okay, so
I'm just good at referencing all these things. I didn't make them. Though.
But you know what though, man? I wish I was
played the game.
I wish I was in my fourth season in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? It hurts you told me that because I lose my ish.
I saw how happy you were when Caesar gave the number.
Hey, he's 22 years old. He's a Knick.
Oh, here we go, coach. He still
got a lot of future to go. That's all I'm saying. Look, man, please don't make this about RJ and Randall again, bro. Please.
I did not even do nothing.
Let's not sabotage this chat again. Come on.
I didn't even do anything.
Let's enjoy the points. Everyone's just talking about the Bucks game and all this stuff. I didn't bring up Randall to start that conversation. I brought it up to compliment him and say Randall usually does good against like the good power forwards. I'm beefing up the point that we can win.
No, that's a great point.
Yeah.
That's a great point that you made, coach, because he does.
Smoke is valid that RJ has not been stepping up against good teams so far. However, because of the way today's game went, and you saw happy Smoke when Freezer said supporting Randall when he's going off. You were like, I saw you almost jumped in there. You almost jumped out your skin. You're so happy to hear that. But the theme was support who's cooking. And I think RJ today saw that. And everybody saw that. And if Grimes can get settled down, play strong D, but yet still produce an offense, if Cam can do that as well, I mean, those peripheral pieces are the key. And RJ, Deuce, Sims, everybody else, I heart will simply do their part. And I called tomorrow that Roger's going to go off again. They did the same thing they did today. And then maybe next game it's going to be Brunson, and they did the same thing they did today where they all step back a little bit. But I think they saw a formula tonight, and it probably clicked. I kind of saw it click tonight in the second quarter. I'm like, whoa, they see something. And they see something that hopefully will be retained tomorrow to allow us to beat them tomorrow, even though Giannis going to probably put up 40, 15, and 10, right? And I don't care. Like Coach said, let him get his. We're going to get ours, but we're going to get ours just by a few more points, and that's all we got to care about. We beat them overall by a few more points. As a team, 7 guys in double figures, Randall with 30, and Giannis is going to get his 40+, Milton gets 20, and the rest of the guys, we hold them down to 15 and under, and we got this team. I think it can be done.
Okay.
Right. And that's what's great about like Jalen Brunson with this team. Like he gets it. He gets the mentality of it, because sometimes when he starts off the game and he's not having a great offensive play, he dials it back and he gets everyone else going. And then when he needs to step in again in the second half, that's what, because he knows he's going to have the availability and the resources to get shots when he wants. So he doesn't feel like he has to force them, because he knows the ball's going through him. RJ and Randall, they have to do the same thing. So like RJ, he's got to know, don't force it, don't push it, because you're going to get the ball a lot in our offense. The ball goes through you too a lot, so you're going to get your touches. But while you're shooting bad, keep your touches down. Let Julius and Jalen get their touches, and we'll come back to you and see how it goes later. And that's what he did. Yeah, and that's what he did tonight.
Okay.
So if that's something that, and so now that's why he's RJ's more efficient when he shoots a little less.
Or is when he's complimentary.
Yeah, when he's complimentary, and that's what I've been saying since the beginning. Like, that's why I thought RJ was going to be successful, because I thought he was finally going to act like a complimentary piece to Julius and Brunson. And being a third scorer, averaging 20 points a game efficiently is a great role, and that's the role I think he could be. And those were the praises I felt I can give him, because if he would just do that and not force things and just let the offense come to him, he can be that kind of player. So,
the last 10 games humbled him also. He got humbled.
Right.
He was humbled by this last 10 games and go, oh, snap. I'm the golden child, but not the golden goose.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe they don't need us. Maybe they don't need me as bad as I thought they needed me, kind of situation, So he's got to get his.
Maybe I should just play my role.
Yeah.
And then when we win, you can actually be an all-star instead of trying to force it. When you force it, you costing us. So stop forcing it, and you see we'll win.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just him, though.
It's not just him doing it, right? Yep.
Because look, now we're gonna keep it a buck here. Everyone want to roast RJ about his shooting average, but the other two ham sandwich golden child, like to some of the people in our fandom, are Quentin Grimes and Quickly. And last I checked,
bro, you got to put Hartenstein in there too.
No, Obi, and
don't finish my point for me. I'm going to reference their shooting percentage, and there's nothing wrong with Hartenstein's shooting percentage. So what I'm referencing,
he's soft though. He's soft though. Soft though. I watched him get punked earlier.
No, I wouldn't say he's soft.
I'm putting Hartenstein in there because
he's not shooting enough.
Yeah, because he's not shooting the ball when he's wide open, and his unselfishness is telling him it's like he's pre-programmed to do a certain thing, and can't audible or can't get outside of the programming. Like he's going through the motions of big man catch the ball securely, do your footwork. Keep your head up, do all these things. But meanwhile, you could drive to the rim and dunk, but you processing all these things.
No, right? I agree with that. But that's what
I'm getting at, Coach.
Can I steal one of your excuses though? To that, it's maybe he's coached to do that.
Right.
Maybe that's what's been put in his head and his part in the offense.
Right.
I'm sure Tibbs isn't saying, "Hey, if you're wide open, don't shoot." I know he ain't saying that.
Right. No.
But I think the process is that he's been told, and that's why I made an excuse for him. I want that dude to shoot more, like especially when he's at the top of the free throw line. I think he can hit that shot. And then
I called him 3 times tonight doing that, Coach.
Yeah, I agree.
The second time I tried to stop you when you was in your bag to show you, you know what I'm saying, so that you can see the same thing I'm seeing. So me and you you and I can have a point of reference, so we can go back to the same play while it was happening, so me and you could talk about that at a later time.
Yeah, I got you.
And then there was a third time at the top of the key where he had a straight on 3 after a screen. He did the pass fake. His defender went with the guy, and he was at the top of the key all by himself. Nobody within 10 feet. You know what I'm saying? And so you like, and so I understand what you're saying about shot IQ with Quickly and RJ. I understand that, but when we talking about shooting, man, mistakes are mistakes. Whether you shoot it too much or too little, you know what I'm saying. And so I'm not banging on Hartenstein. I like Hartenstein, man. But if you're a big, you're only going to get. You can't complain about touches when you get the touch and don't take advantage of it.
Facts.
And he's soft. I watched him Hold on. I'm sorry. And he's soft, Uncle Freezy. I watched him underneath the rim get punked by somebody smaller than him, pushed to the side. Then he let this dude get the offensive. Why do you think they getting so many offensive rebounds on us? Because when we bring Hartenstein in, he flopping his body around. He getting pushed around. I'm telling you, I'm watching it. You shake your head, coach, but he's soft.
Yeah, I don't think he's soft.
But Smoke, here's the thing. That player won the battle, but didn't win the war.
Right? That's true.
Right? That dude is in the losing locker room right now saying, I punked Hartenstein, but he caught an L. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
that's true.
Sometimes we got to pick our battles in this thing. Hartenstein's you brag.
I mean, last time I checked, Hartenstein's our second leading rebounder.
Yeah.
But I could also rebut that with yesterday we was talking about how we gave up 18 rebounds to Josh Hart, right? And then we gave up 10 rebounds to Ja Morant. Yeah. So I could also, you know what I mean? I could also rebut that with that.
Right.
You know, why are we giving up rebounds to guard if we don't got centers that can grab rebounds?
Because we've discussed why this happens. It's basketball 101. You've admittedly said you only picked up basketball later in life. Okay, if you know the game.
Hold on. I said played. I don't mean watch.
I know, but what I'm saying is when you got all these teams shooting threes against us, all these outside shots, when you shoot a long shot, what happens most of the time? There's a long rebound.
I know it's a long rebound.
Okay, so a lot of times between our centers being closer to the rim, they're not going to get those long rebounds because it's a three bouncing far off the rim. Or two, our dumb defense scheme has our centers closing out on 3-point shooters or double teaming, and they're not there for the rebound. We don't talk about that though. All it is just our five suck at rebounding or Hartenstein sucks at rebounding. They don't talk about the scheme that put him in the position where he ain't there for the rebound.
Coach, what about this? How about their starting backcourt was in street clothes?
Yeah.
Right? You remember Ja Morant got 10 rebounds, right? But Ja Morant is an all-star player for the Memphis Grizzlies, right? And Josh Hart got 19 rebounds against us. He's a starter in their backcourt, right? He's a starter for them, right? Their starters, all of them, the guys that they run the rotation with, only 3 of the 4 dudes played early. It was Corey Joseph and Hamidou Diallo played late, but Jaden Ivey was in street clothes. Cade Cunningham was in street clothes. If those dudes would have played, I think the rebounding guard argument would have come into play tonight too. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think, and maybe I may be wrong. What do you think? You think I'm off with that?
I think you're stretching, but
No, I don't think you're stretching at all because they're bigger and they would have attacked downhill.
Yeah, do you think Cade Cunningham at 6'7" would not have rebounded? What? Let me look at Cade Cunningham rebounding numbers real quick before.
You on track? I don't think you're stretching it.
Let me see.
The Knicks need way more rebounds than that. But the one thing I want to say is the Knicks are playing on their home court tomorrow night against the Bucks, and the one important thing this team needs is communication. If they have good team communication, they should have a smooth game tomorrow night.
Right. Hey, so for the record, Cade Cunningham averages 26 and 6. 20 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. I think he might have been on a factor on the board tonight. You know what I'm saying? Against Jalen Brunson. He's 6'6". Jalen Brunson's listed at 6'1".
He didn't do nothing in the other games he played against us. Bro, who is this Knicks average dude? Honestly.
Oh, I don't know.
It's just like every other sentence, bro. All he says is he says nothing about the team. He just trashes everything I say. It's so weird.
All right, so the last game the Knicks Cade played against us, we beat them 130-106. Cade Cunningham had 15 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. So I think he was a fact. I think he would have been a factor on the glass.
Oh no, definitely.
Yeah,
that's I'm just saying, like, I just the thing is I think our team is not as bad as some people make us out to be. That's all. I think we're a real competitive team, man.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. We understand. All right. So I'm gonna wrap up right here, man. People clicking off for some reason. Everybody. I guess we lost some energy somewhere. Thank you everybody for coming through, hanging out with us. I'm gonna try to get back on and do the Knicks at Night podcast in a little bit, but it'll be very short. Very short because I got a doctor's appointment at 8 a.m. So it'll be very short so I can get up in the morning. So Smoke, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you for having me.
Slowing down on the counting the money aspect just to come hang out with us for a few minutes. Appreciate you. Nothing but love. I watched the show the other night with you and Greeny too. I enjoyed it.
I appreciate that.
To tell you that. Y'all make sure y'all go check out our guy. Right? We're gonna be getting. Thank you everybody that came through. Coach Zach came through to hang out with us for a few minutes. Everybody, hey man, hey, if y'all can hang out for a few minutes, man, let me I'm gonna end this, but I want to talk to y'all about something. All right, y'all.